knock these stickers off. All right, what up, people? I would say we live, but it's only me right now. Ego he's just not here right now. All right, he should be here shortly. He getting the shit together. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the phone booth, taking the outfit off, putting the the super suit on. But I'm here, man. I'm glad y'all here. Today we man, if y'all have been paying attention to my channel, y'all know I've been going wild for that Smash Bros, for the Super Mario trailer that just came out. So I think I'm gonna do some talk about that, some more animation. We got the Scooby-Doo, some of that. If y'all saw that trailer, that shit's wild. Yeah, and of course, you know, Disney, Marvel, DC, pop culture, yada yada yada. But what's up, people? We are live for episode number 27 of the Heroes No Capes podcast. I am the abomination known as AJ. Glad y'all here. I'm gonna address the chat and then I don't know, man. Fuck it. I might get to I'm gonna see what y'all want to see. We got some topics. I'm gonna run them by y'all. We'll see what we talking about. Also, I had a thought. It feels like we told y'all that this is supposed to be like the feeling of Saturday morning, watching cartoons, you got your cereal. Now we adults, so we got something else in our cups. And I say adult, but I got me a little cute Stitch, a little mug. Hey, I'm a Disney kid. Disney had they Saturday morning cartoons as well. But what I'm getting at is it feels like back in the day when your homies would spend the night and then y'all, you know, wake up for that Saturday morning. So it's not just you, because I was an only child. All right, so it's not just you, but my folks also took in a lot of cousins and I got a brother and shit like that. So it was a lot of people there at the same time. But it feel like you waking up, like I said, with the homies, with the family, with your homies that got to stay over, where, you know, y'all was scared to ask, could they stay over? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's why y'all input is valued, because it's not about me, it's not about Ego, who will be here. It's about all of us enjoying pop culture and entertainment like we used to, whether that be praising or shitting on something. There's just been a lot of content to shit on lately, but you know, whose fault is that? I'm called abomination for a reason. One of those reasons is because I love to hate. I love to hate on things that deserve it. You know, the hate is justified. Shit all over it, just like they doing on us. We gotta reciprocate that, throw that energy back. So yeah, if they gonna give us the layup, we gonna dunk it. All right, what up, chat? Christopher Miller. Now this man has been out of it for the past few streams. He always come later on with the comment talking about, dang, I missed it. I didn't get a notification. All right, man, you made it today. Glad you up in here, Chris. John Anime canceled his stream, so I'm here early. Who got coffee? I already told you, bro. No coffee. Got me some tea and alcohol, cream, because I'm a pussy. Sometimes I can't take no hard stuff, bro. I gotta sweeten it up. And the anime dude, I checked out some of his stuff, dope stuff, man. I'll be happy to work with anybody, collaborate anybody. John, when you get your stuff like really going, and you get the stream, and hey, you know you're gonna be up in here, bro. Arno Lopez, hello, what up, Arno? Who else? Yeah, man, we got polls, so we got the community tab. I guess at 500, you get that. So, Raven or Starfire? Look, man, y'all tell me in the chat, because I would have to actually go over there and switch to the actual YouTube tab to do it. But y'all tell me. I'm talking to y'all. Raven or Starfire? Me personally. You know what, John? I know what you mean. I'm assuming what you mean, but don't let me assume. You tell me in the chat, what do you mean, Raven or Starfire? Because we could be talking about like some waifu type stuff right here. We could be talking about a powerhouse right here. We could be talking about who has the better skin care routine. I don't know, bro. Let me know. Arno going wild, talking about some now make the North Pole. I can't do all that, bro. And pole is spelled differently. So I see what you're trying to do, but the joke got to be to the T. It got to be to the T. Mike has bad knees up in here. I feel you, bro. You don't need your knees to watch a stream. You mofos want to start out early. I'm still at the gym, bro. I feel you. Sometimes the conversation on a stream is not the same as having your music to pump you. So if you hop about this chat, bro, hop about the stream to get your workout, I feel you, man. I feel you. We'll be here for like 2 hours. Wise guys. So I don't know if you just hopped up in the chat. Y'all, okay, so this is what happened. Nothing crazy really happened, but y'all know the YouTube algorithm, that stuff and that talk and whatnot. So that shit's finally hit me. And you know what video it hit me on? Some Billy Eichner gay shit. No video I actually cared about. I didn't even think to make that. Well, I didn't even like really think too much about making a video. I was just like, fuck it. It'll be a quick little video. But then I started talking about the Grace and Frankie stuff. If y'all saw that video, but then I started talking about that. But that's where the conversation led. But hey, man, that just goes to show you. I guess if anybody want to do some content creation, if you can muster up the energy and the care enough to make a video, fuck it. Ain't no telling what that one video, how it will impact, or what will it do with the rest of what you got going on. This man is here,
bro. Y'all give me a second. I'm still getting my setup on.
He still getting set up.
You want me to start it without me? Yeah,
you want me to mute you?
I'll come right back in.
Okay.
For a second.
All right. What? That's what I'm talking about. Ego, get your ass in here, goddamn Cyclops. He got one bio eye, but he got a what's that? A artificial something. I don't know. Look, I'm talking about his character. All right. So I'm like, what would that be called? Would that still be a Cyclops if he has two eyes? It's just that one he wasn't born with. What is that? Big week of trailers, one good, one bad. Yes. And also, real quick, so before we get into the Scooby-Doo, Velma trailer, just pay attention, or we're gonna come back to the conversation, but notice how now companies, we already know that they have their excuses in place to call fans a certain label if they don't like the content. But now you're seeing shows be preemptive, and not just their excuses, but in the actual show itself, they addresses these things, like She-Hulk, like you saw with Velma. And they won't be the only ones. They're probably not the only ones to have done it, but they damn sure won't be the last ones to do it right now. Whereas opposed to that Mario trailer where it was, hey, this is just Mario, and if they want to race swap a character, they're not going to race swap Mario. None of that shit's happening. None of that woke shit is happening. But Daisy, that Mario has the diversity somewhat, but they're trying to push the diversity in everything. Not Mario, I'm talking about everything, all of our Western media. But the diversity, the strong women, all of that shit's already been there. But Mario has Daisy, who is a brown princess. She's not exactly black. And she Indian or none of that. She just a more tan white girl. Like, I don't know, but she got the brown hair. But we got us a light-skinned little honey and Daisy if they want to throw some representation in the movie. I'm with it. And that's Luigi's girl. I'm a Luigi fan. And they give my man the spicy one. What up, Ego? Nah, bro, you don't get to skip the line. Let me, because these folks was in here.
Okay.
These folks was in here before you.
I'm late. They were.
We all superheroes on this mission. All right. So if they was in here, it's like now we got thrown off the cliff. But they was with me on the actual mission, and you just came out of nowhere, and you the nigga that you slipped on the banana.
I was do sex machina.
All right.
I got you.
All right. Aladdin Saturday morning cartoon is highly underrated. Al had a rose gallery that rivaled Batman's. This man is wild. Yes, bro. I think that was reference to me saying Disney, the Disney morning cartoons. Yes. Arabian Nights.
Like Arabian Days. Yeah, there we go.
Let the hate flow. What up, Cannoli Sasquatch?
What's going on, Mr. Sasquatch?
Great dude right there. That's another content creator. Subscribe to his channel. All right. This man is on his way to, I don't even know how many subs you trying to get to, Cannoli Sasquatch. I don't pay attention to yours just like I don't pay attention to mine. I just know what's happening. When YouTube say you can get that money now, then I'm gonna pay attention. It's not hate when you're telling the truth. Exactly.
Word.
What up, bro? What up, Take It Home podcast? That's another Take It Home, bro. I don't be getting your notifications and whatnot, or maybe I don't know, but I'll be looking out for your stuff, bro.
Appreciate you.
He said Raven 100%. So the question John proposed earlier was Raven or Starfire. And I told him I don't really know what that means. He got to be more specific. I can assume some things, but I don't want to assume.
I'm going to go with Star. I might have to go Starfire on that one.
You go Starfire off the rip.
Yeah.
You don't even know what it is.
I don't need you to have the the devil. No.
He could have been asking who was more prone or more logical to have bottom surgery. I don't want to take no part.
It's still Starfire.
It's still Starfire.
I have removed the penis.
Oh my goodness! I no longer conform to your gender stereotypes of Earth. That's cartoon Starfire though. Comic Starfire, a little freak though. She hot, so I don't tell her what she'll say. Oh yeah, she might be trying to. She said, "Now I can." I don't know. I don't even want to continue with that joke, but.
I mean,
he said, "Yeah, which one? Your waifu, girlfriend?" Okay,
there we go.
If I was to pick, I go Starfire.
Mm-hmm.
I go Starfire. All right, reason why. All right, before we get into that, what's up, Ego? How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. I just got back from the doctor's office. I got dilated. That's why I'm on my Ray Charles today. Yeah, so that's why the shades are on. And it's just ego because left eye is kind of dilated right now.
Now, you say you went to the doctor. Is there a special doctor for robot eyes and all the extra gadgets and shit you got going on the superhero missions and stuff?
Superhero level? Yeah, that's classified, bro, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
You call him doctor.
Doctor.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right. We all on the mission, but I know telling who's lurking. I know telling who's spying or something. So I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? For the ops, just go see the doctor.
Yeah.
In real life, I just went to the optometrist. I had to get my yearly prescription. They got to do the whole, we haven't dilated since the last time. So, had to dilate your boy. And then, with these lights and then being sunny outside, shades had to come back on, man.
I got you. All right, Blade. Snow Ray. Wise Guys Entertainment. What up, Wise Guy? Shit. What up? Bro, Starfire all day. Okay. To go back to that. Hold on. Let me go and go through the chat. And then that's gonna be the first conversation. We have been shitting on these companies a lot, ego, which they deserve
Yeah.
it. But if we could just go on and start out with the questions we've been trying to ask the chat, and we
Yeah.
can, have another open-ended conversation more so towards
Of
the
course.
end.
Okay.
But since John proposed it, it is dope. It
Okay.
is an example of our entertainment, especially going against their narrative of we don't like strong women and yada yada yada, powerful women. But these are two powerful women, not even purely sex appeal, that we love them for. These are powerhouses that deserve they spots on the teams. They up there, they ranked. So we could
Okay.
just kind of talk about that before we get into the fuckery that is the mainstream.
Let's
Because
do
again, we
it.
used to love these characters. We still do. We just don't like their current portrayals.
Word. Word. Word.
um, Hell, all Snow sent me Snow Ray. What a war monkey,
Hey, Monkey,
Rep,
what's going on?
repping it for the wild animals out there. Hey, when the
Hey.
last time you played that Dreamcast,
Whoo.
bro? Since I was a kid, my dad sent me that from home.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be inheriting his valuable game collection. That's how I'm the geek, the gamer that I am today. Cause my pops, beautiful man, used to put me in his lap as he playing the game, and it's bro, it just never left me. It just never left me.
All right, man.
TJ, a work in progress with the Snow Ray. Yeah, Snow said he was gonna do it. This man
Snow
came
Ray.
through. This man
Thank
came
you. Thank
through.
you.
Algorithm, nothing. Snow told us to raid you. Okay. All right, Monkey Jeebus, but I know you done been up in here, Monkey Jeebus. So I see you all over the place. But no, bro, the algorithm thing, ego. I don't know if you seen, but it's like the
Mm-hmm.
algorithm finally hit my channel, and the
Oh,
video
really?
that got a lot of traction was gay ass Billy Eichner.
Oh,
And
that one?
yes,
Yeah, we in
fuck,
here.
fuck that. No, I said all these other videos I done put love and so much care into. I done thought maybe some days on,
Mhm.
and that one junk that I just threw up, they was like, okay, we're gonna show everybody this. Like, no,
How
no.
it blew up, blew up,
I mean, it was like 400 some subscribers, but that's,
bro.
I mean, not subscribers,
The
views, but
views?
yeah, but
That's
that's the most
dope.
I done had on the video. But it's not one that I care about. That's the point. That's the point.
Bro, when you stop giving a fuck, that's when we went to Anime Monster. That's exactly what they said. Either it was a
Oh,
drunk stream or a stream
yeah.
where they just started just talking that decides to hit. And I'm not and on that on Bros. I don't know if we talked about it earlier, but like when it first came out, it was an interesting enough concept for me. You know what I mean? Like it was still a rom com, but I was like, okay, I'll check it out. But then it's like he threw a fit, and on top of
Yeah.
that, there was the marketing for it was terrible because I thought it was going to be on Hulu or Netflix. Now, if he'd have done that on those platforms, it would have been number one or number two because it'd just be mindless entertainment to consume because it's there,
Yeah.
you're watching. It's a Friday night. You're like, oh, what's this, bros? It's gay, but it's a love story. Maybe I'll check it out. Whatever. But it's like when he threw that fit, you're like, well, I didn't even know he moved was in theaters, and I probably was gonna check it out, but nah, screw that. After you threw this ridiculous tantrum, and then I've seen him do some street interviews. He's an asshole. I think he tried pulling some street interview with a chick that was in Philly or New York, right?
Yeah.
He was trying to ask her about La La Land, and she was trying to be like, "No, honey, I don't know who that is." It's like, "No, you don't know La La Land. He's that one that's like, you don't know who La La Land is with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone." And she's like, "No, honey, I don't know." And he said something under her breath, and this woman, the straight East Coast, came out of her. She was like, "You picked the right bitch to put you in the wrong motherfucking place."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're that guy. Oh no, fuck that, fuck you." Now I'm not watching that movie.
Yeah.
So he earned that criticism, but it seems like he's always been that kind of an asshole.
All right, War Monkey says, don't dox yourself with your glasses. They acting like a mirror. So if you watching something you ain't got no business, we gonna know about it.
Let me close the Pornhub
Close
tab real
it.
quick.
The video
Thank
that you
you.
had saved for later on, you got to type it in now.
Uh-huh.
You got to remember it.
Damn. Ooh, just clear my history, man. Damn.
Christopher Miller. All right, legit though. Who else got their ISO number one? I got my ISO.
Oh shit! Let me put my ice up.
Right here, son. Right here, son. Now look, I wasn't big balling shot calling like all of y'all. I could only cop me one book, but I just wanted to be in the world. I just wanted to taste the
Oh, yeah.
world. That's
That's
what
it.
that's what that's what Eric wanted. He was like, I just want to get y'all foot in there, get your mouths wet. And
Yeah.
he coming with more books, and I will be
Yeah.
collecting the rest of them. I will be making a review on Isom. I guess I wanted to give it some time, or I really just didn't even know what route I wanted to take with like, do I want to put spoilers in it? Do I want to, or do I just want to give a review, like not revealing anything? Because I am noticing that a lot of uh the haters, they just go to reviews and they see that and then they try to go with information. So I'm like, I don't want to give them no I don't want to contribute to their speaking out of ignorance. Don't just go off of what you hear somebody say. Go and experience, look, read shit for yourself. Um so yeah, I think I'll just give it a little time, and then I've been like, okay, yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be spoilers. I don't know, but that review is coming.
All right.
Yeah, it worked. We was telling Snow Dub it worked. Snow Dub, appreciate you coming
Snow
through.
Ray.
Ego, I need you to handle the links and whatnot. That's
For Snow Dub, you got it, bro.
I mean, to any content creator that hops in here
You got it. See what I got here.
that we associate with, because random people could come in and I don't know that content creators or something. I don't know. So like they're
All right.
actually in the community, yeah, throw their stuff up.
You got it, sir. Go ahead.
Uh
Keep going. I'll pull it up. Yeah.
X-Men Cyclops actually has two eyes, so I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, bro. As far as the hero shit, Cyclops got both of his eyes. He just got what? One visor, one little beam.
One visor.
Shoot out. Is that why he was called Cyclops? Puppets have entered the chat. The felt folk have raided us. Hey, y'all done
We up
help.
in
We got
here.
16 people up in here. I was wondering. I was like, damn, what did we do good last time to got folks in here? But they just wanted to see these
Appreciate it.
fleshies. They just want to see the fleshies on camera.
Hey, we
X-Men
appreciate
Cyclops
y'all
had
pulling
sex with
through.
Wolverine. I'll take my chance of being a one-eyed freak to have that happen. Are you talking about current
Oh,
Cyclops in the
yeah, that's ridiculous.
whew.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they're in this weird throuple with Jean Grey. It's freaking weird. It's awful. Like the whole House X Powers X had a great um premise, but then when it started coming out, you're like, they showed it found that you found that out when they were showing the floor plans of Krakoa, and you're like, why the hell is Jim Howlett, Scott Summers, and Jean Summers? Why are they all in one bedroom? Like her bedroom's in the
Yeah,
middle, Wolverine's is over here, and then Cyclops is over here, but you could actually go through the rooms. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah, it's a whole gay throuple thing. And I'm like, never in the history of fuckery have I heard something so weird.
bro. That also okay, we'll get to it with Scooby-Doo talk, because that Scooby-Doo trailer is, I got a lot to say on it. I'm a
Okay.
Scooby-Doo fan. Oh shit, it's wild. But Luigi voiced by Charlie Day. I needed a little more than what they gave. I've got so many memes ready. I understand, but Charlie Day's personality, I guess as an actor, fits Luigi. So as long as I
Yeah.
see him make that effort, like I said, with all of these uh real human people, actors, voice actors, whatever, as long as they put in the efforts to be like those characters, I approve. Jack Black did it with Bowser.
Did a
I
great job.
think Chris Pratt can do it. I know we heard him talking his regular voice, but I mean, come on now. Mario was a grown ass man. You don't hear Mario talk for the most part, but he has his little sayings here and there that you know. And I was telling Ego, there could be some moments where that happened. If he's falling, uh, if he see a mushroom, let's say in that scene where Toad was telling him, no, don't touch that mushroom, which Toad was cool, a cool voice too. Keegan Michael Key is Toad. I
He's
saw the
great,
effort
yeah.
in him. I like that Toad. But if he was like pointing out all the different mushrooms to Mario, because it seemed like he's new to this world, and then he'd be like, now this is a super mushroom. I just spit, goddamn, but a big mushroom. And then and then if you see, oh, this funny. If you see something crawl by and it eats the mushroom and then it gets big, and then Mario be like, "Mamma mia!" Like Chris Pratt actually does that, like in those moments. Another one. I said, what if he meets Princess Peach and then she be like, "Young sir, young knight, prophesied warrior, whatever. What is your name?" And he be like, "It's a me." His voice cracked. Be like, it's me, Mario." I'd be like, okay, that's comical. It knows what it's supposed to be, but it's adapting it to like a on-screen linear story. I'm with it. I've been pleased, especially since the animation been on point. Now you can see some shit where the animation is dope, but then the story is trash, and it's just like, damn, what a fucking waste of talent. But this, look, y'all, I've been pleased, and I don't get this excited. I don't really get this excited. But when it comes to like some art type,
yeah, and you said it earlier. It's the great thing about it is they took Mario into the world itself. It's not like they tried to pull him out and put him in our world and make it more realistic. So it would be this weird Alvin and the Chipmunks type of computer generated imagery, you know? They put us and fully immerse us in the world. Like if anything, it's like you're watching this big cutscene from when you're playing Nintendo 64, which is kind of all we wanted. Like that, the way that it was expanded, you know, Nintendo when it came out with Mario was one thing, but when it hit that N64 and you could run diagonally, you know, you're 7, 8, and 9, it would blow your mind. And so it's like when that preview came out, it takes you back to that N64 day when Mario first came out.
Damn, you said something. Oh yeah. So you said Alvin and Chipmunks. It worked with Alvin and Chipmunks because that was the story already. Little chipmunks in with real humans. So, you know, like physics in our world's laws and rules still applied. So I could see it working. I actually enjoyed the Chipmunks movies. They weren't as big as I would have wanted them to be. But, you know, overall, the Chipmunks were enjoyable. I hated the humans, but, you know, they could have fit.
Kind of weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Why not both? The Teen Titans girls are freaky. We all know it. I don't know how freaky Raven is.
That's what I'm saying. She'll be like, you want to pull him and say, let me hit you with this Azarath Metro. I don't want that in my life. No, thank you.
That ain't. No, Raven.
No, not Raven.
Okay. One of y'all finally caught a show. What up? Is it Raya or Raya? What up, though? I remember you on Max's stream. Checking you out there. Glad you up in here. We trying to have some fun. Man, John, go handle your business. I see your message, man.
Oh, good.
Still going. Go get your chocolate milk, Arno. Yes, the Dreamcast. That's I didn't play the Sega Sonic games. I mean, I played them, but I don't really like platformers, so it was just there. But Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, come on now, all over it. I subbed a little while ago, but I missed the shows when they're live. Usually, it's fine. As long you know,
catch us on the replay.
Yeah, catch us on the replay. You can leave us on in the background. Just make that number go up, that viewer number. Side facts, Hell Fat, AG and Ego. Isom is a great read, by the way. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, son, we in there for that.
Please.
It's paving the way for us new comic book creators, and he's showing us that the dream is it can be a reality. That's what I've been doing all this week, fucking writing on my story. So it's happening, man. It's happening, y'all. It's a perfect time. Look, the chat, y'all keep going off. I gotta leave y'all a minute and get to these topics. Yo, my man. What up, Shags? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I gotta make sure we get everybody that just came through.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
That's one I had a dog video that did a ridiculous amount of views. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have a great rest of the show. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all heard her. Smash the like button. I'm not gonna go into all the weird stuff we were saying due to the like button. Last time we got a lady in the chat. We gotta be, you know.
We do.
He should also be mad at the target audience who right. Some of the gays didn't want to see that shit either. They were like, bro, I don't want to see all that on the screen.
Fair.
All right. Take it home, got this ice to make sure we got everybody so far. This is what I see from people in the YouTube game be streaming it. We address everybody that's new. And then we get to what we got going on.
You know it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's everybody. That's everything. All right. Now, Ego, we didn't have a pre-show. So I pulled up some topics, but you know, from the email.
Yeah.
Before we get into the animation, well, I'm gonna say this. I'm letting y'all. This is behind the scenes in a way. Oh snap! Hail the Lord. What up, bro? What up, bro? My man's Hale up in here. Hey, you and what's her name? Loza, whatever. I don't know. Y'all keep on fighting. This y'all gonna be like, hey, fuck it, what you trying to do? Let me see what you look like. All right, I was just playing. But
ridiculous.
Yeah, so I try to figure out how we're gonna transition, how we make it a smooth, a little streamlined show in a way, besides the chat who be throwing me off. So I figured we can get into some. Oh shit! All we got is Marvel. We got Marvel, Disney, and then WB with the Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna pull that up, Ego. I want to talk about that.
I threw a flash one up in there too, just the latest news that dropped maybe about Thursday or Friday. That's also in that email too.
I didn't see that one when I was looking through. I remember you said it though.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about no Ezra Miller though.
All right.
You can make a video, bro. Just make a video on Ezra Miller. Talk about your boy.
I'm gonna have to.
Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck them DC movies. I don't. I have nothing to contribute on that. Get that man some help. Keep him out of them damn movies. Reboot it. Jaime Reyes.
I think that's the way you're probably gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
good lord.
Yeah, but
it's smart. It's Blue Beetle's gonna be their Iron Man. Good lord.
Blue Beetle is gonna be their diversity. He's not a box checker. He's an original yet not original character. But I mean, he's the young Latin hero that Marvel wants with Miles Morales. So fuck it, DC. You got him. You got the better. You got the better Aquaman.
And better Blue Beetle. Yeah, you got the better Aquaman. I guess the better. This is their version of Ironheart. Would be my guess.
They got Superman. Everybody loves Henry Cavill. I think you should recast Batman.
Wait. Pardon. I beg your pardon. Wait, which Batman you talking about?
Ben Affleck.
Why? That's the best version of Batman, sir. Saying it's Michael Keaton.
I guess.
You know what? No, we ain't got time for that. You know what? No. You go calm down. We're gonna blood pressure medication. Don't let him do it to you.
Let's plan for that conversation.
Yes.
Because again, I'm talking out of my ass. I haven't even seen Batman versus Superman. I haven't seen Batfleck. So,
I beg your black ass pardon.
I saw, what was it, Batman versus Superman? The whole Martha thing. The fight choreography for that was terrible. Doomsday was terrible. Like, fuck all of that. Fuck all of
wait,
it.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh man, we sidetracked, but we here. What's up?
No. You did this.
What's up?
Did you watch the director's cut or did you watch the theatrical release?
I watched clips from the movie. Look. I would never lie. All right, I would never ignorantly talk out of my ass. If I'm talking out of my ass, I'll let you know. No, I didn't watch the movie. I'm not gonna sit through that. But if I can watch a clip, the same way I can see a trailer and see some fuckery, I can watch a clip on YouTube and see fuckery and be like, nah, this ain't for me.
I want to see a man have a stroke on a live stream because we're there. We're just close.
It ain't for me, bro.
Okay.
Oh all right. Okay. Thick ass Batman Returns.
Next stream. Next stream. That's another stream. We're gonna have to have a stream on unpopular opinions because I'm putting that at the top for you, sir.
We just lost like 2 or 3 people after I said that. So hey, maybe there's some people agree with you.
We'll have to. Y'all come back.
Maybe there's some people that agree with you out there, bro.
Oh my god.
Look at Arno. Back me up, Arno. Back me up. Doomsday ain't no Doomsday. He looked more like Down syndrome Mongol.
That's fair. It's just he did come out a little funny. So that's fine. It's just you didn't even watch the theatrical release, not even the director's cut, which actually puts the actual context of the entire movie in there for you. But we're gonna have to save that for another stream. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna put an unpopular opinion stream up because that needs to be up there.
I saw the Superman Doomsday movie.
I mean, the animated movie, right?
Yes.
No, Jerry O'Connell was a terrible voice actor for that. I'm like,
bro.
bring back Tom C. Is it Tom C. Daly? You need to bring him back. Good lord,
I
because
don't
Jerry
know.
O'Connell sounded awful.
The same way I showed that Wonder Woman from that Crisis on I think Infinite Earths or some shit. Crisis. A Wonder Woman fight scene. It's like I'm saying, and I said this in a tweet earlier. There's too much great animation out there, especially compared to like live action. And live action just it don't hold up. It don't hold up, bro. But Hell the Lore says Ben Affleck is the best depiction of Batman ever, fairly. Now I will say this. I will give y'all this. Although I don't like the physical makeup of that Batman, I did see like fight scenes from Batman, and he was using more of the gadgets. It seems like martial arts or whatever. It still, I think if you would put that way that Batman behaved or fought and put that on Christian Bale's Batman,
no,
I feel you.
Wait,
Too militarized. I said that.
No, did you see the warehouse scene where he saved Martha?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you need to see that. That's the scene that everyone's talking about. Like, no, check that one. That's the version that they wanted to do with the Batman that came out with Matt Reeves. They wanted that Batman, but he's too small, too skinny. Like when you need thick Batman with the heavy coating with all the gadgets. Took a shot point blank to the back of the head, didn't miss a beat. Was taking out guys left and right. Like that's the best fight scene I've ever seen from Batman. Only thing that you could have done better was cast God, what's the guy's name? Scott Adkins, because he actually is a martial artist. Sans that, Batfleck's the best version you could ask for besides Michael Keaton. Like again, we're gonna have an unpopular opinions podcast channel because this went totally left, no pun intended. But you know, yeah.
Monkey Jeebus said they stole that scene from Step Brothers. I don't know how far that joke goes, but if they stole that from Step Brothers, bro, it said made me laugh at your movie even more. Look at him. Left eye knows his shit. All right, bro. All right, look. Okay. You got some fans. All right. You don't have the most unpopular opinion here. It's just not for me. But at the same time, I'll tell y'all, I'm not a DC dude, so I'm not as invested in that. So fuck it.
I will say this coming from the guy that actually went to go see Matt Reeves the Batman with us. We sat for 3 hours watching that movie. And so I was like, So if you can watch Matt Reeves the Batman, you gotta watch at least, Batman vs Superman director's cut. If you're gonna do 3 hours on Matt Reeves, you need to do 3 hours on that one.
Oh my goodness.
That was because we sat 3 hours watching that movie. It was a lot. Like I've never had a headache from a Batman movie because there's a lot going on.
And we was there because of you.
No, we were there because of Stuntman. He wanted to go see it, and I was like, "We need some material," and then we went to go see it. That's what happened.
Okay, you was thinking about the content creation.
Of course, I'm always thinking about y'all.
Okay,
always.
All right, bro.
Always.
All right,
because we're gonna wind up we're gonna wind up having to see Black Adam at the end of the month because Stuntman's coming to visit for San Antonio Comic-Con.
I'm not paying for it. Just let you know, whatever that means to y'all.
This is why we need to get monetized, y'all.
Whatever that means to y'all.
If y'all pay this man money to go see a movie that y'all want him to watch that he doesn't, he'll watch it. So we need to hit that 1,000 subscribers so we can start taking donations.
Maybe. I gotta have company. I gotta be there with somebody. It gotta be an event. The chat ain't gonna say, "Hey, bro, go watch this." You see me in the movie theater by myself watching that shit. I can't do it.
I'll go with you. We'll probably get the Stuntman exhibitor. We'll probably make a thing of it. So
Arno. Matt Reeves Batman got a big ass forehead. I hate anyway.
It's the forehead of justice right there.
Hey, what was that dude? Edward Norton, that's his name. He got a weird shaped head, chin, all of that together anyway. So they probably molded that shit to his actual head. All right, side facts. Last comment, then we're gonna get into our topics, man. Y'all wild. And the Batman here's the terrible detective. When he first gets the picture outside the Iceberg Lounge, he didn't go to where it was taken, which would have cut the movie's length in half.
Exactly.
A Batman stream will get you monetized. See, I know some animated Batman.
Hell yeah. We'll go from animated to live action. Let's do that.
Okay. Batman through the years.
Yeah, all right. Actually, I might have to bring in someone that knows more about Batman than all of us combined, though, for that one. But yeah, we'll
Okay.
work on that one. Yeah, I'm
All
excited about
right.
that too. Okay, Batman stream, got it.
Um. All right. Shit. That's cool. That's cool. We talking about
All right,
Batman. You know
some
what? This would be
topics now.
this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. This is a little something that I made up for our transitions. All right, y'all ready for
Okay,
this? Y'all ready for this?
throw it on us.
Heroes, no capes.
Ooh.
Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna stay there too long. All right, but we were just talking about Batman. So speaking of badass heroes, the let me share this with y'all.
All right.
Now this news is not new. It's actually been out for a while. But you know, I figured, fuck it, we should Blade was a dope ass superhero. He I think some would argue that he saved Marvel, gave
Yeah.
hope for superhero movies. You know, a lot of people didn't realize there was a superhero movie. But Mahershala Ali reportedly very frustrated over MCU Blade production. This is the man. This is Blade. Look at soft ass Kevin Feige. He just looks soft, bro. He like, I don't know, bro. Like he got a special oil for his lips. All right. Now this dude, he looked like he could give that Blade energy right here. I know you were saying he's been in some other projects where he is very much not Blade or Wesley Snipes Blade. Because Blade was Blade. Blade was badass, but Wesley Snipes badass Blade was like smooth.
Blade.
Yeah. So
Blade.
you
It's
know,
butter knife.
okay. Let's see what Butter Knife's talking about.
Thank
Before
you.
the pandemic, Marvel Studios made waves at San Diego Comic-Con 2019 with the announcement that the MCU would bring a reboot of Blade with Mahershala Ali taking on the starring role of Eric Brooks. This will be the first Blade movie since Wesley Snipes' trilogy ended in 2004, bringing the titular vampire hunter into the same universe as the Avengers for the first time. But since that time, Marvel has been slow to make much progress on Blade, which only just got its release date set for November 2023 at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. And to make things worse, the studio is now in search of a new director after a shocking announcement hit the new streams. Former director Bassam Tariq reportedly left his position only a few weeks before Blade was meant to begin shooting, leaving the MCU in a tough hole until a new leading crew member steps up to the plate. And according to a recent report, that has left Ali less than enthused as he works hard to play the biggest Marvel role of his career. He's played another Marvel role?
I mean, it's I don't, not that I can recall. No. Was it he in Luke Cage, right?
I don't know. I didn't
I
watch
think he was in Luke Cage. I think so. I think so. That's the only thing I can think of is
Okay.
possibly.
Well, okay, now I don't know why this director left.
Yeah.
But
Luke Cage.
I don't know why this director dude left, but I think maybe he was like, I don't want to work on this woke bullshit. And he got out of there. I don't know if he did, but if so,
maybe he saw the script because it said he's the director. But I mean, just because you're a director doesn't mean you wrote the script for it too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
but
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I would hope that he left because it was garbage. He was like, I don't want my name attached to that, like Tim Allen did for for Lightyear. He didn't say it was garbage. He just said it wasn't Lightyear's story. But still, we need more people to actually hold their nuts and say, no, this is not that character. No, make it true or I'm out. And then you again do like Tim Allen. You watch the ship go down from the shore because you was like, or like Final Destination. You know how Final Destination, they see how this shit happen, then the folks get off like, never mind.
Marvel Destination.
But yeah, all right, back to the goddamn article. Blade star for According to the Anklers, Jeff Snyder, Blade stars Mahershala Ali is frustrated with the lack of progress being made on his solo MCU movie. along with news hinting that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige is being spread too thin. The same tweet indicated that Ali isn't happy with the status of production on Blade, which is slated to release on November 3rd, 2023. Now, I don't believe this shit. Kevin Feige is spread too thin. Kevin Feige does not make every decision. Kevin Feige
No,
probably makes the final decisions, but he's not out there with his hands on everything for the
everything.
most part. So you ain't
Right.
spread too thin, bro.
No.
This shit, you just found somebody that said, "Nah, I'm not finna do this bullshit that you got these women telling you to tell me to make." That's what's happening. All right. I'm told that the current Blade script is roughly 90 pages and features exactly 2 lackluster action sequences. Mahershala said to be very frustrated with the process. Feige said to be spread too thin, but hey, that's just what sources are telling me. Don't shoot the messenger.
Mm.
All right. This is what he's saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Reporter also shared some additional insight into the troubles plaguing MCU's first fully supernatural outing. The star production. I'm just skimming. See, do I want to keep reading this shit?
No, I mean, I think the rest of this is just more speculation at this point.
Yeah, they talking about vampires.
Yeah.
All right. I hate reading, so yeah, glad that shit's over with. What are your thoughts on that, man? You pulled the article up.
Yeah.
You know this actor better than I do. What you got?
Yeah. I will say this. No shade to Mahershala Ali. He actually did a really good job in the last season of True Detective, playing a detective that has having not Alzheimer's, but is having memory issues. So he actually is good with drama. The only problem I have is that he doesn't exactly exude the confident look of a Blade that I'd want. I would feel that coming more so from, let's say, Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? If you told me Michael B. Jordan was Blade, oh, that guy's got some chops. He looks like he'd be strong enough to fight off vampires. He'd have the smooth talk. I could believe his smile, like Wesley Snipes, would be that Blade smile, like, oh, I'm about to fuck you up smile. Like Mahershala Ali, I've never really seen him smile. He doesn't necessarily look that imposing. If you get my drift, like physically imposing on vampires. Do you know what I mean? Like I know that he's gonna get muscled up, but he's not gonna be beefed up to do it. You know what I mean? Even for Wesley Snipes in the 90s, Wesley Snipes was kind of jacked for the 90s. You know what I mean? He was a practicing martial artist. He researched the role inside and out. He understood the lore and was actually he put his essence into that version of Blade. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see Mahershala Ali doing that. I see him following the script and being a passable Blade, but he's not Blade to me. This is like butter knife. Oh, this is cute. I can cut a sandwich with this. Not Blade isn't, hey, this is a weapon. This is a tool. I'll take you out. Take all these vampires out. I don't see him doing that for Blade. I just see him in the phase. Hey, to tell you the truth, if you told me Wesley Snipes was coming back for Blade in the MCU, I'd be more excited about that. Because him at damn near 60 is pretty imposing. And to me, if you wanted to kind of pass off the mantle, I'm okay with it doing it that way without putting someone else in the forefront, if you understand what I mean. You know what I mean? Like Blade's good.
Wesley Snipes looks skinny from last time I seen him. Was it like Coming to America too?
Yeah, but he still got some muscles on him for 60 though. He's almost like Whistler's age when he was in Blade 1.
He don't look like Thoughts on Fitness. He don't look like this dude that's in our chat.
All right, look, okay, let's put Wesley Snipes on Thoughts on Fitness body. We'll have him be a body double. There we go. You know what I mean?
All right, explain the skin.
How to explain the skin? Accident, it's experimentation. You know what I'm saying?
This from him covering up the rest of his body all this time. You gotta have the black face outside to be the day walker.
I had to put on sunscreen, y'all.
Blade 1998. That's the best opening sequence of any superhero movie. I love my Wesley. Yep. I haven't seen Expendables, but
at all?
Nah. Bro, look, I'm not into it. I'm not. If it was animated, I probably would have checked it out. Look, I just don't give a shit about actors doing stuff.
They have a comic book. Last one I saw was Expendables Go to Hell. So
okay,
I'll probably get that later. But anyway, keep going.
Do
I
they
mean,
go
what
to
are your
literal?
thoughts on it? Huh?
Do they go to literal hell?
Yeah, they go literal hell.
So the
They do.
comic book is wild, whereas the movie looks pretty
Really?
grounded in
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
reality. So that's
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah.
That's the shit I don't like.
You gonna take this? You gonna read this comic and go watch them movies?
I feel you. I'm saying I might like. I'm assuming I like the comic, but if the
You
movie is
probably would.
just so grounded, then I'd be like, I don't
It's
want to see this shit.
it's if you grew up or if you remember movies from the 80s and like the early 90s, very simple plot. Me good guy, you bad guy. Me shoot boom booms at you. You go holes in
Yeah.
body. You die. It's that simple. But it's like everyone from the 80s that you remember is in it.
All
Like you
right,
got.
everybody
What's his
tells me
name?
watch Expendables, bro.
Thank you.
Fine. I can find it
Thank you. All
free.
right.
I will watch
I,
Expendables.
since all three that have been out so far aren't technically interrelated all that well, can y'all throw in the chat which one y'all recommend he watches that's got the highest rewatch value for you? Me, I'd probably say Expendables 2 because Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it. But maybe you're an Expendables 3 person because Ronda Rousey and Antonio Banderas are in it.
If I watch it, I'm gonna watch 1, 2, 3.
You watch all three of them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, if that's
I
okay,
don't
cool.
like to be missing out on anything, so I gotta
Okay.
start from the beginning.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that, sir. And Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris.
Arnold had the break character. Usually he's saying some outlandish shit, but he just straight said, "Hey, Jay, you missing out, homie." He was like, "Fuck the jokes." Like,
Exactly.
watch that,
Exactly.
bro.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. What's the next topic we got? Or else you want to give your thoughts on it?
On what the Blade movie? Man, Deadpool kills the MCU. Destroy all of it. This shit is gonna be garbage. They got issues. They not planning this out. They're just going with the flow. I think this Blade movie, the Moon Knight, and then you got the Werewolf by Night thing. I think they're trying to open up the whole monster little area of the MCU.
From Universal.
Is that a yeah? Are they pulling that out their ass because similar to with the Deadpool 3, you know, where they're trying to pull out these some they know the fans will like, and now they're trying to give you something different with the horror element. Like, okay, maybe we can get some intrigue back into the superheroes because it's still superheroes. It's just monsters, and you know, maybe that'll. I'm not gonna say work on some people like they're actually baiting you in. I mean, they telling you what it is. It's fucking monsters in the MCU. I just do think that it's a move on their part to bring in a different audience, to bring in that Blade audience. It's crazy because if it's a Blade movie, but it's like how many black superheroes have we went through for us to finally get one with his own movie? But then he gonna be a watered down ass Blade, so fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. He Mahershala Ali looks neutered. That's what I'm saying. Even when when they showed us to him in the MCU with him being in Luke Cage, I'm like, oh, he has to be in Crime Boss because he couldn't be anything else. Like if he was a corner boy or like a general dope deal, you'd be like, oh no, I could rob that guy. I could stick him up.
Go rob his
so
ass.
him and Blade, it's like his small ass and that little trench coat. You know what I mean? It's like you look like you're trying to be Morpheus' brother, Orpheus, or something like that.
That's the type of energy they want, though. So
I can't.
No, I feel it's not for the fans. It's for them.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's the problem I have is that you're not really making it for us. You're making it for y'all, and that's no problem. No, thank you. No.
Yep, they was talking about Expendables. We still need Blade slaughtering the council.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 2 lackluster fight scenes, so I know what you want, I know what you need, but Marvel don't even know what they capable of with this Blade shit. They don't even know what they got going on. But look, I don't know if y'all seen that Werewolf by Night. Again, I go look at clips on YouTube, but I watched the actual werewolf scene where he broke out. You know, the typical werewolf movie scene when you capture a werewolf, you break out and start killing the folks that did it. It was fucking terrible. It was fine, but it was just like, bro, are you a superhero or a werewolf? It's just like they were trying
same thing.
Yeah, they just know, bam, bam, this person down, bam, bam, this person down, bam, bam, bam. And it's like motherfuckers never come at you multiples at a time. It's just like you just see the hero just take out one after another. Just like what's this stale ass movement from this wolf man? Look.
All right, wolf got arthritis.
Yes, bro was stiff as hell, and it's I got standards, man. I got standards.
Exactly. I know, man. I know. What else we got? What's on the next topic, man?
All right, next topic. We got this article from Giant Freaking Robot.
Okay, all right.
Oh, man, I will get into that real quick. Let me go and get these comments out the way. C4C, glad you up in here, bro. I shouted you out. I pulled you up. That's why Marvel should have done Mobius. They could have introduced Blade in that and done it right. Agreed. And honestly, that was my first introduction to Morbius. Watching the Spider-Man cartoon. Because when Morbius did come about in that one, the 90s cartoon, Blade came and was like, hey, I'm hunting down this vampire. Spider-Man, you better get the hell up out my way, son.
Only thing I remember about Morbius is one thing. He always around Felicia.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And my first time, I think my first time actually knowing Blade was a Marvel superhero was, I can't say the timeline of events, but he was a playable character in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Okay.
And I think you had to pull him out of a little claw machine. But yeah, I could play with Blade. My first time seeing Deadpool was in X-Men Legends 2, because they had the little extra content. You had Iron Man in there, Deadpool. That's when I saw Deadpool. My cousin played with him. That was his boy. I had a Nightcrawler. Look at that. And Wolverine. We had an X-Force before we knew what a fucking X-Force was, son. On the game. Bro, Bro, it's cool to be a nerd, bro. We be on some cool shit. some cool experiences. Blade should have made his first appearance in Moon Knight, in my opinion. Yeah. Moon Knight was the window to a lot of these characters, but hey, I didn't watch Moon Knight, so I can't really point out how trash it was. Story was by Alan Weiss with art by George Perez and concluded in Marvel Premiere. C4C, yeah, he was in that claw machine. How and blazes did I get here? Yeah, Morbius black. Nerds are dope. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, next topic.
Got it. Let's do it.
You want to read the next one? Do you have anything pulled up?
Nah, bro. I've been modding the chat, bro. The blurry vision actually just cleared up a second ago.
He's the smart one. He's the smart one on the team, y'all.
I have my day to day. It's just my day to day. You pull it up, I'll read it. How about that?
All right.
Cool. Here we go. Man, I'm done with Saturday appointments. Good Lord. Okay. All right. So, yep, here we go. Disney Plus no longer making new Marvel shows. Disney Plus may be phasing out season-long Marvel shows in favor of special presentations. All right. So let's read out here. So rumors and speculation are part of both the movie industry and the fan bases for these properties, and a move by Disney Plus Marvel Studios is causing a lot of stir. The buzz surrounds 2 holiday specials that are due to be released, and whether these herald the end of episodic series based on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is believed that the 2 affiliates will be phasing out shows in favor of special presentations in the future. All right, let's go a little bit further. Scroll down, bro. There we go. A long scroll there. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Yeah. There are numerous stories in
what you want for Christmas? I am Groot. All right, I'm just playing. All right.
Sorry, y'all. There are numerous stories in the Marvel Cinematic Universe from established characters like the Scarlet Witch of WandaVision and the titular characters of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier to the new characters like Miss Marvel. As more of these spin-off stories are being produced into 6 to 9 episode series, giggity, the market is becoming flooded with Marvel content, risking burnout from fans. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years late on that. This hurts both the various shows as well as the cinematic releases, such as the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Disney Plus and Marvel Studios are releasing 2 upcoming special presentations that are the cause for all the speculation about the future of the series shows. The first is Werewolf by Night, which drops on October 7th. It is a story of a group of monster hunters in the race for a relic as terrible evil lurks in the shadows just in time for Halloween. Next up is the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, aimed for a Christmas time release. With all the nostalgic ambiance of Star-Lord's mixtapes, the special will be a primer on the adventures of the ragtag group of aliens experience between the Volume 2 and Volume 3 feature films. The special sets the pace for Marvel stories that fans want to see told, but that don't need an entire movie or series to tell. Let me double check all this here. With the universe as vast as that of the Avengers and their allies and enemies, that means that there are a lot of stories to tell and a lot of content fans want to see. However, there are also risks involving everything. Fan burnout might be brought on if a story drags on too long for their taste, if there are too many stories, or if fans just don't connect with the characters. Translation, they're running out of money to fuel things that they don't know are going to be real big hits. That's pretty much all the reading that I got from it. I know it kind of drags on and on, talks about Kang Dynasty, which, Jesus Christ, y'all. Black guy named Kang, and now it's the Kang Dynasty. Again, it bothers the hell out of me. But anyway, Abomination, your thoughts?
I stopped listening, bro.
Okay.
I was dropping links in the chat, y'all. I'm dropping links to people who have came through, content creators. Go subscribe to these people. They believe in their content. Their thoughts are their own. These are genuine people. I fucks with it. Hey, you said the Kang Dynasty. Look. I probably sound racist as hell, but don't it seem like they really make sure that dude emphasize? No, I'm saying like the screen. You see him in the screen, and that actor, you see his big nose and his big lips through that blue helmet. I'm just saying.
Deserved.
Did they know? Did Disney know what they was doing when they did that?
Yes, they
and
did.
call him Kang. So
that's why I'm saying. That's why I do the voice. I do the voice because all these movie executives that are doing these things, they all sound the same, right? So it's like, well, hey, we want to bring in, and it's so a regular executive's like, hey, you know what, we should bring in Kang the Conqueror. So I think it'll be a good thing with with phase 3 to 4 that we're using, right? That's a normal executive. In comes the woke executive. I see what you're saying. I like it. Kang, that works. He's the Conqueror. Haven't read it again. That's all of you. But let's say if Kang is, do we know what race he is? I'm not sure what race he is. You know what? Let's make him black. Kang. Okay, we'll find someone that fits our agenda. Then we make the movie. I think it could be a dynasty. Oh my god. Kang Dynasty. Oh my god. Yes, Queen. Now it's yes, Kang. It's gonna be the Kang Dynasty. We should do that. Normal Marvel executives like, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Trust me, they'll love it. It's hip, it's style, it's in ERG scores through the roof. Yes, Lord, let's do it. And that's how we had the Kang Dynasty. I believe with all my heart that is exactly how that movie came to be. That concept.
And that person is who Kevin Feige gets all of his orders from.
Must be. It's got to be. It's got to be.
And something in him was like, oh, I should go against it. But then his nuts just shroop, they suck into him like a turtle head. Exactly. And he was like, yes, ma'am.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They all sound the same when they do that.
What up, Magitech Max? Oh yeah, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Yeah, bro. Shouted you out. With a fire coming through. Yeah, man. No, bro, I really wasn't listening with the Marvel not creating more content.
Well, I think that it served, for me, I would say it was going to serve your purpose for if you didn't want to spend too much of your budget on giving like Loki a solo movie, but you thought he was big enough to want to follow his adventures, that's fine. Only thing is that they did it for everything. And
Yeah.
like I said, I was getting burnout before Endgame. Endgame, I had to stop. That was enough for me. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
it's going to be the risk of, to me, I know that when we're in our 80s and we're in the nursing home, we're going to be watching phase one of Marvel movies. Like I see some of my patients when I went to their nursing homes watching the Westerns.
Yeah.
Superheroes are the new Westerns. We're going to be like, hey, Dr. Ego, how are things going? I'm having trouble hearing when I'm watching Iron Man. Do you remember Robert Downey Jr.? No, Dr. Ego, I don't. Oh, great actor. I'm having trouble hearing it when I'm watching it. That's going to be us in 50 years because they burned through so much content on it and they made a movie or a show about everything. And you didn't have to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Werewolves don't age like humans.
Okay, this guy.
That's
Okay,
gonna be
you know
your
what?
ass.
Okay, I'm going to put some cybernetic organs because I'm going to outlive your ass, all right? I'll be
You better
talking
do
shit to you
something.
too.
You better do
All
something, son. As far as them making content though, I don't I don't know. I believe they shouldn't make content, but I think they're more so looking at it as like a, I don't know, business move. They didn't get the reception that they thought they was gonna get. So now they're actually trying to rethink things like we saying they should have been fucking did in the beginning. Because I also don't think that they, and people in the chat, if you got Disney Plus, ego shit, if you got Disney Plus, like correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
I see more energy put into the Marvel content as opposed to, like I said one time, where's the fucking Mickey Mouse? Where's the House of Mouse in Roger Rabbit style where you got real people, and where's that modernized version of Mickey Mouse? Where's the, like we had the Disney Saturday morning cartoons, or the spin-offs of all those movies? Where's the Disney spin-offs? Where's the animated? uh why I think the nostalgia hits for us. I don't know about y'all, but Boomerang, when I had cable, I stayed watching Boomerang. Now y'all, now people got HBO Max, but what was it, Nick Rewind, when you could watch the Nickelodeon stuff from back in the day? Like, nostalgia hits. So why isn't Disney Channel or Disney Plus trying to bring the Disney Channel back, like Disney Channel movie, and then just shit like that? I'm like, where's the actual
Ego.
energy put
I think
into
no pun
that
intended on my
content?
part. Well, ego. That's what I'm saying. It's ego that says I can make something of my own that's better, but I still need to use the name, image, and likeness of it. But
Yeah.
I don't have to go back so far that you feel disconnected. It's weird because some of the people I used to work with, they were talking about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix. I don't even know if we talked about this last week, but I mean, they're talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer thing on Netflix, and they're like, "Hey, have you seen it?" I was like, "No, I was alive around the time that it actually happened. It was fucking terrifying." And someone didn't know who Jeffrey Dahmer was. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's weird that you would think that there would be a generation that wouldn't know, and I think that's kind of where we are. It's maybe an 8 or 9 year difference, but it's a big thing. So if we're saying we grew up with Hey Arnold, Rugrats, things like that, they didn't. You know what I mean? So for them, it's like they don't know who that character is. They might not have a connection with it. And they might only assume that Mickey Mouse is more associated with Disney World or Disneyland than actually being a character like Steamboat Mickey, Mickey and
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse, House of Mouse, all of that. And I think that's also why they might be deleting the content that's being downloaded so that they can say, oh, that was, then we don't really do that anymore. Now we do this up to date hip thing. So what you were saying earlier last week, please, if you really want something and you cherish it, just buy the physical copy because they're deleting everything up in these places with the streaming.
All right, now the chat, y'all hitting the nail on it. Mr. Chukatron, I'm trying to sneeze. It seems to have fucking resist, but the issue is that Marvel doesn't make movies or shows. They make user generated, data driven content. Exactly. Now Dempsey said the Hulu Hellraiser was surprisingly good. I hear
All
you,
right.
Dempsey. But at the same time, people said Prey was good, despite thinking it was gonna be super woke. Because then I'm like, well, it was super fucking woke. So I hear you, but I don't even give a shit about Hellraiser. So I hope people enjoy it.
Well, I'm gonna go try to see Smile this weekend. So I'll let y'all know how that is because that seems original enough to me to want to go see in a movie theater, and I can't stand going to movie theaters. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Thoughts on fitness says Disney Plus unsubbed and deleted. Agreed, sir. Agreed. It's all Magic Max. It's all conveyor belt content. Yes.
Agreed. Agreed.
And I think that can take us into our next topic.
Let's do it.
So let me address the chat and then we'll go over to that. But
Let's do it.
it's agreed. It's conveyor belt content. They just putting it out, but also, like I was saying earlier in the stream, they're putting it. You're saying now instead of just having excuses ready to say like you're this if you don't like this, if you have an issue with what we're putting out. Now it's to the point to where they're actually making it a part of the show, like with She-Hulk and like with this Velma trailer.
Yeah,
it's like they're actually breaking the fourth wall, looking at the fans, saying, "We know what you want. This ain't that. We own your property. There's nothing you can do about it."
Exactly.
That's what they saying, and it's wild, man. It's wild. Bold on them. Bold on them. I respect the enemy that shows their face and what they about. Like, it's up to us to actually. Okay, I see what you're saying. I feel you. I'm gonna act on that. You ain't gonna get my money. Boomerang was the shit, but then they had to fucking modernize it. Maybe I got out before they modernized it. But I'm seeing on HBO Max all of that Boomerang like content. So hey, this is something. I know today we're gonna talk about not cartoon adaptations, something else. But if y'all remember Secret Squirrel, that's some shit. I would like to see Secret Squirrel come out. I thought about what if him and Sly Cooper had a little crossover. You know Sly Cooper?
Yeah, you told me Ryan Reynolds voiced him, right?
No, I was saying Ryan Reynolds should voice him.
Who is Sly Cooper? I don't really. Yeah,
Thieves Raccoonus. He's a PlayStation character. He's from a long line of fucking raccoon thieves, best thieves ever.
That would be cool.
Yes. So if Secret Squirrel had to track down Sly Cooper, that'd be cool.
I can rock with that.
Boomerang was awesome before it became Cartoon Network Light. Is that with the Cause do I recall that terrible Bugs Bunny show being on Boomerang? It was called like Wabbit or something.
Yes, because that was when they started when Elmer Fudd had to have a scythe.
Disgusting.
Like around that time. Yeah, it was terrible.
Disgusting. Magic, I don't like going to the theater by myself. I like to discuss or be excited with people afterwards. I like sharing experiences. Agreed. I'm not a movie person. Me, Ego was just talking about that. We don't care to go to the movies, especially when the pandemic, it was an option to stay at home. We was like, oh yeah, I'm chilling.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Ain't no way I want to go to the movie theater. It better be a good movie for me to actually want to go. So
who was that to say that I'll break your canon in a minute? I don't know. I think that was the Star Wars dude, but
oh no, I got it right here. Here's the answer right there. Might have been typed by TD.
Oh, okay. Well, he's trying to be a Star Wars dude. Love the art style of Sly Cooper. Yes. I fucking love some Sly Cooper, man. One vote here for a Conqueror's bad fur day movie. Hey, I feel you. I was just thinking about that. Banjo-Kazooie. Would I want to see a Banjo-Kazooie movie? But then I thought about Fur Fighters. You know, we were talking about the Dreamcast. That was the game I had. I would love to see a Fur Fighters movie. That's something. And that could actually be adult animation because they cursed, but they blanked the curse words. You know how in comics how they had the different little symbols.
Yeah.
So they had that. So it could be an adult themed animated movie, and it's about animal people. Man, this dude, big bad villain, came and took their family members. So he was abducting people. I forgot why, but the members of those families was like, okay, we got to get our folks back. And they got guns. So they just running around. You picking up guns, you shoot, you killing. It's wild, bro. But I would love to see a Fur Fighters video game movie adaptation. But the Looney Tunes show 2011 was fire. Is that the one where they was in the neighborhood living together, C4C? Because if that is that one, I agree. When it first came out, I was like upset. I was like, what? I don't want to see Speedy Gonzalez living in Bugs Bunny house. I don't want to see Bugs and Daffy being roommates. I don't want to see Taz, their dog. I still don't like Taz being their dog, but at some point I was like, you know what? I love this show. This show respects what came before. They're just like, we're gonna actually, instead of having the Looney Tunes just spread out everywhere, getting into trouble, now we're just gonna have them in the same neighborhood, same community, and you see how they interact. So it grew on me. It grew on me. I
Word.
loved it. I loved it.
All right,
All
all
right,
right.
chat. I see Drunk up in here. Y'all
E-
going wild, bro. I'm trying to go through the chats. Drunk, I will address you in a minute, man. I know you big pimping. I know you the star and whatnot on YouTube. But hey, man, like I told Ego, we can't skip the line. Ego let you skip the line. I can't skip the line.
I do.
I'm
Yes.
glad you in here though, man. I'm glad you in here. Dempsey, I haven't watched any Disney, Marvel, anything since Infinity War. I didn't even see Endgame. Not interested in any of that anymore, and I won't give Disney any money if I can avoid it. Agreed. Agreed. Last two movies we're seeing in the theater, in my opinion, were Arrival, Dune, and The Joker. I haven't seen any one of them, man.
Dune, I definitely would have wanted to see in the theater. I saw when it was on HBO Max, but yeah, it was. I heard it was definitely great for the shots that they had on that movie.
Now look, Drunk said let him get that GameCube. Now this is my childhood GameCube. My dad sent me this and the Sega. But let me show you why this GameCube is so special.
Go ahead.
Now this is the Pokemon Gale of XD, Gale of Darkness GameCube. Now this is dusty, but this is when you get the skin. Now they make y'all pay an extra $100 for a system that got the graphics and already like kind of built, on it. Back in the day, you get a skin, you get these little stickers, and you place them on the system.
It makes you Miles Morales with your GameCube.
I was Miles Morales. Look at that. I got the 3 legendary birds, but then it got the GameCube. I mean the Game Boy Advance little player at the bottom.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I saw that in like a retro stores. Big money. So
nice.
Yeah, that jump beautiful, man. I like the Mr. Old Days. Mr. Old Days.
Word.
All right, chat. He went right past my comment. When we do that, Drunk. Everybody saying what up, Drunk. Took a trunk. That needs to stop fucking around. You want gay characters? Do a hardcore Ernie and Bert romance movie.
They were roommates. Balls. They were roommates, guys.
Man,
they were roommates.
I don't want to see that.
Roommates. They're roommates. Okay. If there was anyone else that had been gay in Sesame Street, we got to go with what? Maybe Big Bird and Snuffleupagus?
Nobody is gay in Sesame Street.
That's what I'm saying. If you go, I'm the one saying Bert and Ernie wasn't gay. I'm saying if there was anyone that was gay in Sesame Street, it was probably Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. All right. Or maybe Grover and Oscar the Grouch. All right.
On one hand, I would say Elmo. But on the other hand, I would say, okay, I think he was just a very young child that was naive and was like excited about everything. I really don't know. It never crossed my mind who would be gay in Sesame Street.
Bro,
probably Big Bird.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why he was Snuffleupagus.
But I think Big Bird was just like a big brother.
Who?
He was just like a caring big brother. Big Bird.
I don't know, man. I will say if anyone, I give you Oscar the Grouch and Grover. Maybe. That's what I'm. Yeah.
Grover.
That was a pimp.
Not Oscar. It'll be Grover.
Grover, exactly.
I give you Grover.
Yeah.
Grover. I give you Grover.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike has bad knees. Tyrone Magnus just had his channel demonetized. Now look, I don't watch a lot of his content, but we see a lot of that happening with this demonetization. I don't have the answers. I'm not even monetized. I can't even act like I know what to tell y'all on this, on these matters. But I know I made sure to mirror my channel to Odyssey as well. So, I mean, I hear this discussion from bigger YouTubers, and they would, some would say go to other places. They all say go to other places, but don't take everything over there. Like, still be here to fight the fight, which I understand. I don't know what to do, but I will say, parallel to that, since these people are taking over our entertainment, why don't we make more fan fiction? Like, we don't have to get money for it, but I do think we need to put more energy into creating these versions of these characters to combat the narrative that they're spewing. And, legal reasons we can't make money off of it, but there's no reason we can't have, some fan fiction stuff up there to, because these stories don't stop with them. Like these characters don't stop with them. We still know them. We can still write and create now that they don't have to. They can't come in my sandbox and kick me out. Okay, you just kick me out. I don't know. I might go back over there. We just gonna be fighting in the sandbox now.
Squat up in a sandbox.
Look, I'm just saying, bro. We can't just bend over and let them just take our shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's I heard about
Look at
Rakita
the
Law.
dust.
I know about Rakita. What happened with Rakita Law's channel, and then he did one Rumble stream. I think there were 20 or 30,000 people on Rumble. So I mean, there is competition. It's just the fact that sometimes it's a hard battle to fight. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so if from what I've been hearing, you want to put yourself on every channel. You know, YouTube is going to get the most eyes on your channel, but I would say, hey, you guys are going to want to have your channel in 4 or 5 different places. You know what I mean? I'm probably I don't like using Facebook. I don't use Facebook that often, but I'm probably going to have to get a Left Eye Ego Facebook channel because I know not everyone's going to be on Twitter or Instagram. You know what I mean? There are things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you know, you wind up doing it anyway. And I was actually trying to look for one other thing that I got around here, but keep talking.
All right. Agent Bossy Boots, ma'am, you know I'm glad to see you up in here. This is a wonderful woman right here. This is Mrs. Neurotic. Now, I love this woman so much. Her and Drunk as well. I didn't meet Drunk until that meetup, the Dallas meetup, but Agent Bossy Boots was already like responding. Y'all know, like us newer content creators, like reach out to people. She was actually, you appreciate the people respond. That's all I'm gonna say. And then, especially when a person is not too big or whatever, to where they can't give you some feedback, some critique, just let you know a little something, you know. So this woman made it. I want to say her and definitely both of them, her and Drunk, have a lot to do with, I think, the growth of the channel and for us to be in such close contact with these people who inspired us to content create. So yeah, just appreciate y'all. Glad y'all up in here. We having a good time. Yeah, my mouth is wild. I might say some stuff that turns some people off. It's not intentional. All right. I'm just a wild boy. That's all. Some folks that came in here from earlier and they jumped out. I was like, ooh, okay. got hot. But what was you trying to get, man? What was you saying?
Well, no, I was, we just like we don't have any kind of sponsorship with them at all. But I know it's hard to actually have all your content up, and then if someone actually wants to see your content, if you guys are meeting someone in real time. But and I told AJ about this, but I don't know if y'all have seen these dot cards. They're like $20, and what you do is you can actually put your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, email, Spotify, Odyssey, Twitter, all that on here, so that if you've got an iPhone, if you just tap that card, it'll bring all that up so they can immediately subscribe to all of that. Or if you've got an Android, it's got a QR code on the back, and all they got to do is scan it. Same thing happens. You can download all that instantly. So I would say, while it might be hard to put all those channels together, if you ever wind up meeting someone that wants to be interested in your channel, I would highly recommend a dot card so that you can be across multiple platforms. Because if one channel drops, you don't want your whole following to fall off that way. That's why I was looking for, to let y'all know, hey, if you have a channel, that's what I would do. Get a dot card. You can customize them and make it $50 and get your own insignia on there, because I think that's what I'm going to do for the San Antonio Comic-Con at the end of the month. So, you creatives, it's affordable. It gets your content out there for actual people that you're going to meet out in these streets. So I'd highly recommend that.
Oh, Mike said, my bad if that was fake news. Oh, yeah, because Drunk said it was a glitch. Yeah, again, I don't know personally. I don't like to speak on things I don't know, but just saying, just that whole situation with the people getting demonetized, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's kind of like you have a job and then they just fire you. And you're like, damn, I've been great all this time. I haven't been written up. What are you saying? So I can understand how that would make people, how that would impact people. Yeah, Tugatron stay here, but copy to other places. And I'm lazy. So I saw Odyssey had their mirror option. Yes. Or the sync option. I haven't seen it on Rumble. I see people saying that it's on Rumble, but I haven't been able to. But I'm retarded when it comes to technology. So, hey, But we made it this far, so hey, shit,
Yeah,
things are possible. You
yeah,
put some effort in, you can get something going. Locals is a good platform. They're even trying to bring gaming streams to the
yeah.
platform. That's a big glitch for YouTube to not be monetized for a period of time. I also
Okay.
saw what Shadsworth. He said it.
Chatsworth, yeah, yeah.
Not fake news. It happened to a ton of YouTube. YouTube telling them this is a glitch. Okay, yeah. So it happened to
Okay.
other
All
people.
right. Cool.
No fan fiction. Make your own characters and worlds. Took Trump. I feel
Hey,
you. And a lot of people are doing that, but at the same time, you have to acknowledge strengths and weaknesses. A lot of people are not good at coming up with stories, and that's what a lot of comic book writers do. They're taking some that came before that should do their research and know the character enough to, okay, I'm going to continue. I'm going to add to the story. I've taken over now. So that's what I mean. Instead of allowing them to have the actual jobs to say, uh, like these people spite us, like the Velma. I haven't even gotten to it yet, but these people actually say, well, She-Hulk, fuck you fans. We don't like
yeah.
you. We know what you want. This ain't that. Like She-Hulk, how many times this is my show? Like, bitch, get your man, it's man. Like it irks you. So it's like instead of allowing them to take them and hold them, I do think some people need to be creating some good fan fiction to at least get some eyes or on some better stories. Again, don't make money off of it. Don't make it your livelihood. Don't let that be all that you're about. But we shit out better stories than them. So why not show people instead of just always bitching about how they handling them? Like why we letting them handle them like that? But yeah,
Exactly.
that's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about.
All right. We got up next, man. Or let's address in chat.
Yeah, I'm addressing the chat, but nah, it's because you guys have a great channel. I appreciate it, man. And that's something else I
Thanks,
do
sir.
think about. These people wouldn't promote us like they did. They wouldn't promote this channel if we didn't have a library or videos for them to actually believe enough in our channel to have people to come over here or tell them to subscribe. So they
Really
had a great influence on the growth of it, no doubt, but it couldn't have
thank you
happened
guys.
unless the work was put in before. Let's get Agent Bossy Boost. You just don't know. Well, you probably do know. You be here sometimes, a lot of the time. So she
T.
might do know. I don't know about everyone, but I'm here for the honest takes. I appreciate y'all. That's all I'm trying to be. I'm just super
Thank you, Dempsey.
opinionated. So I was just like, fuck it. Let me get online and bitch about some stuff. I make boring videos about hair education, so most are private. Yeah, that ain't for me,
Oh, that's
Agent
nice.
Bossy Boots. I'm running around with the dogs. I'm not with the grooming stuff. I always got fur and slob and dirt in my hair. So you do okay. All right. They talking.
Yeah.
Yes, it was cool meeting Mrs. Neurotic, Mr. Neurotic. It was cool meeting everybody, man. And it's cool to see
Yeah.
that community translate over to real life. You see them, and I see y'all in the chat. Like I've been saying before, it feels good to see people from other established longtime YouTubers in this chat because then it makes me feel like, okay, my opinion is valued. I do have something to contribute to this fellowship. We are fighting a fucking culture war right now.
Yeah.
So it's dope. It's dope. Y'all making me blush.
This guy.
All right, last person. Sean, you came through. I'm glad he was one. Hey, I'm gonna stop stroking all of y'all, man. This ain't about y'all. It's about me. It's about me and Ego. He here too. Lost respect for Daredevil because he smashed She-Hulk. She is a definite pass. Nah, bro, forget that. She's easy. He didn't have to pay for anything. She has a healing factor, so she's free of diseases. I mean, there's too many positives. She's a bitch, but you just ghosted like Hulk King did.
I mean, wait, but do you bang her like? But do you bang her like in She-Hulk form or regular form?
I don't
Because
care. I've said in my video,
that,
Tatiana Maslany look good. She can get it.
she
It's
looks
just when
like
she
she had.
talks, she annoying.
That's what I. That's. I know, but it's like at least you say you smash She-Hulk though in She-Hulk form. But yeah, but if she's in her regular body, I'm like, why? Like, I'm feeling if I'm Matt Murdock,
I'm gonna tell her,
wait,
give me
hold on.
both. I want both
No,
experiences so I can
no,
compare.
no,
So
because
I can
as
be
the
like, hey,
season,
Jen, all right,
as the Daredevil seasons went on, the women that he was interested got plainer and plainer and plainer
Uh-huh.
until you get to Jen. And it's just like this is the bottom of the barrel for Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock is out here slumming it.
Hey, Chris
I don't
brought
know.
up a
There's
good
no
point.
way.
What if you get into that point to where she tighten up and she tightened up as She-Hulk? You weren't prepared. You was just in Jen and She-Hulk clench up
I'm,
on you. Whew.
I'm sorry. Wait, am I Matt Murdock or am I me? That's what I'm saying. As Matt,
I'm
if I'm
me. I
Daredevil,
don't care about Daredevil. I want She-Hulk. I want her.
I just not that version.
I said I don't blame Daredevil for wanting that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, this maybe script doctor is.
Come on,
I
man. Come on,
mean,
man, in the chat. Tell me. You know, they talking about some what y'all talking about? She-Hulk twerking is in character. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Let's
wait.
talk
I would
about
say,
it.
but which if we're talking about, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it if it's the '90s cartoon version, all day,
Yeah.
every day, twice on Sunday, but
Yeah.
not this version? She looks like she would just, yeah, you liked it, good, yeah, you liked it.
No, she
No,
wouldn't.
it
She
would
wouldn't.
bother. No,
She got too much to prove. She got too much to prove. She will put in that
no.
work. All right, bro. All right.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
If She-Hulk doesn't lay starfish pose in bed, she's accidentally hurt or kill you. Script doctor. See, that's what I mean. Like but it's like the risk going in. Is it enough to say I got some She-Hulk? Cause she gonna talk about it. That was she about. Come on now. Anyway, in her Jen form, she's just an average girl. Nothing wrong with that, but it's also not like a notch on the mantle.
It
Correct.
isn't.
A lot of women might think, now look, I'm a married man, so my wife, she knows what she got herself into. She was cool with the werewolf thing, but I'm just saying, let's say if I was single and I'm talking to a person, it's like they're like, hey, he's fine. He's an all right young black man, whatever, cool. His dreads nappy. But then the werewolf thing, it's like if she sees that, then it's like that could be, some extra points to a lot of people. So I'm fine with her being average because She-Hulk makes her fucking a 10. You know what I'm saying? Probably beyond that. And you regular little mortals, y'all can't handle She-Hulk, but I go wolf mode.
Well, then does that mean that She-Hulk's into bestiality? See what I mean?
No,
First of all, these questions.
no, because I'm not a furry. I'm not an animal that walks around. I'm a man beast. I'm both. I'm both at the same time. Look, all right. See, that's the nerd talk I be talking about, y'all.
We gotta go to the next topic.
This is what this show about, man. This is what this about.
Oh man. Okay.
Yes, Flaccid Phoenix. I haven't seen you in forever, man. I was gonna reach out to you on Twitter, see where y'all been at. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm gonna have to. I gotta leave y'all alone. We gotta get to this next topic. Now, okay, hold on. So, what was we just talking about? So, we were just talking about actual articles and whatnot. So, fine. Now we about to change. Now we about to transition over to actually viewing some trailers and giving our thoughts on that.
Heroes, no capes.
Oh.
I get excited. Coming through.
I get excited. It's all practice right now. These are all roughs, but I'm trying to get a good little flow to the stream. But yeah, let me bring up this trailer, y'all. Is it a trailer? Sneak peek, whatever.
Teaser.
Yeah. So this is it. Y'all ready for this? Y'all can see this?
Yeah, throw it up.
Audio working? Good?
Yeah, try to play it.
Dear HBO Max, I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson. When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe my disgust is jinkies.
All right. Now, I do have to, I think, stop and comment all the way through because we have got some copyright claims in the in previous videos for like watching stuff. I got one on my Super Mario trailer, but it's just claims, it's not strikes. And we got permission to view it. But just to get into good habits of viewing stuff. So I'm stopping right there. I mean, we're gonna keep watching it, but so this is what I mean by these shows. Instead of just having excuses or blaming people for their shitty projects, now you see them actually putting it into the show. Not directors and writers coming out afterwards. This is actually in the show. This was premeditated. And all the people who hate us are going to eat this up. But look at the art. Look at the art and look at the story. Now, the Velma, I remember she read books. Her ass wouldn't be sitting there watching no streaming service, wasting her time with TV. And then she said Jinkies. So these people who currently hold our mediums, our entertainment, it's like the checking of the boxes, not just the color, not the identity politics, but what about this character do we think people like about them? So Velma's smart and she says Jinkies. But you about to see a dumb fuck right here in this situation, obsessing over a TV show. So this is just definitely not Velma.
If there is one thing the internet agrees on, it's that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. Well, at least Judy's still white.
Now, there's also some shit Velma wouldn't say. You should never change anything ever, because Velma's a scientist. And science changes unless you're one of the scientists nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But, again, science is all about altering things, figuring out what went wrong, changing up the formula to get your ideal whatever. But that's again, this is not Velma. People will watch this and say, well, this ain't for you. You're not the target audience. It's just Velma for us, our representation. Well, it's not Velma from the start. Like, before shit even gets woke, it's already retarded. Same with Lightyear. Before I saw the brown people and the dumb fuck, you know what I'm saying, that was Buzz Lightyear, I was like, there's other things besides the identity politics that are wrong about these. And them not knowing the character, but saying, we don't give a fuck. We own it. We write it. What you gonna do about it? You still gonna watch it? That's what they saying. So I'm keep on. You got some thoughts so far on this, bro?
I'll save it till the end because I'm getting heated on it. Go ahead.
Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello.
Ain't no telling what little gay Easter eggs we can find in the background. I don't see one right now, but I'm just saying.
Hello, Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. Do you like solving mysteries?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
That's the mystery, and solve it quick because I'm in your house.
A serial killer?
You want me to pause it?
Yes.
What's up? Man?
So I don't mean to make this weird. Velma's thick. Okay.
Yeah.
Velma always been thick. Correct.
Yes.
Go back 4 seconds. Go back 4 seconds in the trailer, because I want to show you something right here.
In your house. In your house.
Go back, little forward, right there. What is this? No ass.
That's a little back hump.
That's not even a back hump. That's just like she's trying to put. That's a skirt up, and she's putting that over the sweater. Okay.
Yeah.
I am so sick of Hollywood giving out this disease of Nositol. Okay. For those of y'all who don't know, that's no ass at all. Okay. It's infecting every thick character. All right. We all know that Velma has the high socks, the short skirt, and them thick ass legs. Okay. And look, so she got toast up top and jelly in the back. Okay. And I don't see there's no toast, no jelly here. Okay.
Yeah.
All I see is this Easter egg of Velma and oh God, who's the one that she's usually with? Her friends in the Scooby-Doo squad. And then there's a Judy Jetson, I guess is her origin story. Just telling you the trailer for that. That's the first thing I'm noticing that's making me upset about it. But keep going. I'll have more thoughts on it later.
You know something else that's weird about that? Because the Judy Jetson thing, if they're both Hanna-Barbera properties, or I guess Warner Brothers, then Judy Jetson should be an actual person from the future. This wouldn't be this wouldn't be something that she's watching. This wouldn't be content that she's watching.
That's dumb. So technically, this is the year I think that actual George Jetson's supposed to be born this year.
Yeah.
So it's like we're thinking it's at least 50 years from this year. So Judy Jetson doesn't make sense. And while we're on it, you know what? Fuck Judy Jensen. Where's my boy Elroy at? You know what I'm saying? If there's anyone that deserves an origin story, it's Elroy. When they had the Jetsons meet the Flintstones, I think Elroy was a part of that. And even when the Jetsons had their first movie that happened like in the early 90s, Elroy was a key component of that movie. There's no point to have what?
Why we gotta shit on Judy Jetson? That's not Judy Jetson's fault. This is Velma talking about Judy Jetson. This is them. You just said fuck her. Where's Elroy? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go that hard on Judy. No shade to Judy. It's just it's Elroy up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm Team Elroy all day. Get that
Team Astro, son. I'm the dog.
See? You see what I'm saying? Like Judy Jetson? Really? You chose her? Judy Jetson?
No, I'm saying if you can say Team Elroy, I can say Team Astro. Nonetheless, Judy Jetson don't need the hate right now. Okay, HBO Max.
I'm sorry, I'm Judy.
Velma's HBO Max brought her into this.
Exactly.
keep it on Velma. Keep it on Velma, bro.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh man, this trailer is weapons cringe. Yeah, it's just disgusting.
Exactly.
Is this a fourth wall? That's what I mean. Like, because she did look at the screen, which Scooby-Doo, they do that. They do that sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's just the fact that it's actually being written out that Velma is this psychopath that they think we are, saying everybody deserve to die. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And look at the animation. I love my animation. They prefer to put that bullshit in here as opposed to drawing. You can't even draw the shit right. Nothing about this is Scooby-Doo. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah.
And solve it quick because I'm in your house.
A serial killer calling from inside my house? Yes, that's a classic. And that's my point. Why change anything when the classics all still work, right?
That Max. That's what I was talking about.
That. Yes. That.
You're inside my house.
Like, it's one thing for a show, a cartoon, animation to break the fourth wall because they're aware that they're a cartoon. This is breaking the fourth wall to address the toxic fans. That's weird. That's out of character. Is that all for that?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And Mindy Kaling, like, she's a fine actor, as in skill wise, and she's a comedian. She's been funny in stuff I've seen her in, but she also co-wrote this show called Never Have I Ever on Netflix, which was about was it South Asian? Is that the Indians? Whatever, the East, not them, the brown people. She made a show about that girl. Hey, they call themselves that.
Actually, I watched it. It was pretty good.
I loved it. I loved it.
I loved it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So this writer is capable. So to see her go from that, where she's actually telling her story from a perspective of a brown person, to go to, okay, fuck you guys, I got your Scooby-Doo, well, I got your Velma, is like, damn, bro. Right. I hate to see that move from her. But I mean, she is a talented person. Again, it's just waste of talent. I hate to see this waste of talent.
Exactly. I mean, with my thoughts on it, I saw the additional casting for it. I guess we can talk about that in a second, but I see what they're trying to do, and that's part of why I'm having an irritation with it. Partly because Velma's character and her personality was always inquisitive. It wasn't pointed or to jab. That was Freddy's thing. Now, if you told me this was Freddy, that's different.
Yeah.
Freddy makes sense. Even when you watch a pup named Scooby-Doo, he was always like, guys, you know what this is? Red herring. He was that kid.
I love a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like that version of him as a kid or even an adult makes more sense. So the whole scene with Velma doesn't make sense at all.
Right. So,
because she was naturally inquisitive, she'd always look at something and be like, oh, that's interesting. Let me look at this. And she would go off to the side while the characters were doing the actual mystery part of things. And she would come in and solve it at the end. Well, hey, I stepped away, but based on what I got, it's this person actually. That's her character. It's the correct you at the end, but not necessarily to be in your face.
Right, the whole time she just kind of taking in information, just listening. Okay, that's your take on it. That's your take on it. Then she does like, I guess, what, deductive reasoning based off of everything that we got. It has to be this person, and you know what she does? She let everybody else say who's the who the culprit is, and she's actually it's this guy. Let me tell you how.
Right, and you'd be like, let me know. All you'd be waiting for is Scooby. And she would let you know. But I kind of learned the scientific method from Velma. You know, observe, collect, classify, choose, verify, predict. And she would do all that in that 30-minute episode. So by the time that you figure it out, she would wait until everyone else had their guess. So it was like playing Clue. So you would get all of that within a 30-minute episode, and that was her job. And now that I think about it, Velma still doesn't make sense. I could see Freddie or what is her name? Who's the other one? Not Velma, but the other girl, Daphne. If it were Daphne, that would make sense, because Daphne kind of was the valley girl, the pretty one, the one that was socially the socialite kind of. So Daphne or Freddie makes sense. Actually, Freddie and Daphne going back and forth would have made much more sense. And then the guy with the knife is just standing there like, are you guys serious right now? That would have actually been funny. That's funny. But this is just, in your face saying you suck already. And the show's not even out yet. And I was like, HBO Max doesn't really have any good content. And the content you're putting out, I don't want to watch now.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. The whole, what happened to the Zaslav dude? I thought he was taking out all the terrible woke shit. And then here they go with this.
I think he's I think he's taking out the big budget stuff. I don't think he's really checking for that like that. But the reports that I was hearing was that he was talking to different accounting firms and asking, I need an accounting of the money that's being put into these projects. Like everything that you got, I need all the information on it. And he's actually extended that out into the comics. So DC Comics also. So I think that he's trying to get around to all that. But I do think that certain things are being released, and I don't think that he's got any say on that because of the release date. The money's been paid, it's already been produced, it's already out, and it's animated, so it can't really make it go too high or too low. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I think that he's trying to get around to that and canceling certain things that aren't making sense. But I think he's focusing more on the comics and maybe the live action before it comes to the animated.
Yeah. Now, I had brought up Agent Bossy Boo's comment. Velma was already thick and nerdy. Agreed. So she was already that. And you know what? In that movie, they made that Velma look good.
Oh, the movie? Oh, yeah.
And so she can be. It's like this weird, frumpy looking Velma. I guess to modernize Velma more, don't make her more sexual, but make her more less frumpy looking character with the you get what I'm saying, with the thick ass sweater, like show off the curves a little bit, as well as in the Scoob movie. So there was a movie called Scoob, and it was terrible. The animation was great, but that Velma was actually like a little tan. And my woman was telling me that Velma's red hair is not a natural red. Daphne is the natural redhead.
Oh, yeah.
So I can, if they wouldn't have came out with this being this aggressive about it, if they would have gave us a more tan Velma, like in that Scoob movie, I would have been fine with it. The red hair, she can just dye her hair. But make her a little more sexy. Velma has pursued dudes throughout the shows.
Yeah.
So why all of a sudden? And I got on some people on Facebook because, man, they my friends on Facebook from like school. I went to a fucking liberal school and artists and all that type of shit. But anyway, so yeah, I was in the den of lions, of pussycats that's killing all of our media right now. But they're like, oh my God, but it's representation. We finally get to see, we don't have many characters. And I was like, but this is not Velma. They just put the label gay on her, and all of y'all just like, oh yeah, we love it. This is for us. I'm like, but you don't care that the animation sucks? We went to an art school. You don't care that the animation sucks? The art style? Exactly. You don't care that she doesn't behave like Velma? No. As long as these people throw out the little buzzwords, gay, black, trans, woman, then these motherfuckers' ears perk up like the dog and they ready for a fetch. Throw the ball so I can go get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the entertainment itself suffers because standards are so low. Because these are the vocal majority or the approved opinion that is like, okay, we're gonna keep doing this. These people love it. And that's why I said more fan fiction. It don't take shit. I'm not gonna say it won't take shit for me to make some Scooby-Doo adaptation, but some people can come up with a modernized Scooby-Doo adaptation. The story was already, these are kids in their early 20s, so they of drinking age. Shaggy getting high with his dog. Like there are already adult themes going on, bro. Because my wife, she loves Scooby-Doo. She's more a Scooby-Doo fan than I am, and I'm just like, hold on. I understand that these people are going to jail, but you got dudes going around scaring people, that's causing a public disturbance or whatever. You go to jail for that, but then you got these kids putting their life on the lines because ain't no telling what this dude gonna do when he gets you down in the basement of an abandoned house. The real villain can have their way with these kids. Like Scooby-Doo can be more adult themed.
Well, I was gonna say it can be. It's just the fact that with this one, it's on the nose in a very stereotypical way because you're telling me that Velma might be a lesbian, which doesn't make any sense. But then also Shaggy guys is black in this show. Yeah. Shaggy's black, so the black guy's the stoner, and Shaggy doesn't make any sense because he literally had shaggy hair like a dog. So the black guy has go ahead.
But when you think about it, though, everybody is a stereotype in this, and I remember no, not the original. I'm talking about now. Yeah, now Mindy Kaling. I saw her talking about like yes and no that Velma is now the smart Indian, like the smart brown girl with the glasses. Now you're making Daphne Asian. Okay, well in the movie she knew martial arts. In the later cartoons she know martial arts. Fred is the dumb blonde kid, sports dude. Shaggy is he's the stoner. He's also rich too, though. Shaggy is rich. Or either Shaggy's family is well off, but it's actually Scooby that's rich. But by association, because Scooby is Shaggy's dog, Shaggy getting some of that money. So it's like, yeah, he a stoner. He rich though.
Okay. All right. I did.
But yeah, it's trash. It's trash, but everybody's a stereotype. So I feel you. I'm on board with you.
Yeah, someone said, yeah, Daphne's Asian now. Like, it's weird. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell they're doing with these. It's a self-insert at this point.
Yeah. So instead of having it's like we've grown up with diverse characters. Like, me and you was just talking about Power Rangers, Captain Planet. Like, there are these diverse. Back in the day, that's what our stuff was about. It was team ups, and everybody looked different for the most part.
Yeah.
Or they had their differences. Now you can't leave white Scooby-Doo characters white. You can't just go make up some other show with a diverse group of people. They got an animal companion that does something. Don't have to solve mysteries.
Exactly.
But they can go on, journeys or adventures of the day, of the week type shit. Everything lacks creativity right now. We just helping y'all to see it. We just pointing it out.
Yeah.
Exactly. What you gonna do about it? Not watch it. It'll fail and they'll blame racism. Y'all going off. I love it. She has been hijacked.
Agreed.
I think they're purposely screwing all the great IPs. I think so too. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So I think you take away entertainment and art. That's how you take down a culture, civilization, the morale of the people. But hey, we ain't got to go that far. Y'all feel me though. Who answers unknown numbers? I feel you. And as a black person, she'll definitely know not to be doing that. Look, Christopher Miller, he said, "No, I'm mistaken. It's not just black folks." Chris said, "Don't nobody answer." No, Carla.
Exactly.
Oh, this show looks about as much fun as radioactive butthole cancer.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy. I think think lean into the stereotypes. You didn't have to turn to Velma Brown, but she could have. She's smart. Like she later become more engineer, like create her inventions and whatnot. Not just smart with the mystery. So have her doing that on the squad. Have Fred being the muscle, or Fred actually was the one who come up with the contraptions to actually catch the dudes, and then it's Velma who's the one who figures out who it is. Right. So keep Fred is not the dumb fuck. Fred can get shit done. He's smart. He's just not book smart, I guess.
Exactly.
Keep Shaggy. Shaggy's the dude who has the dog and the dope house. Like Shaggy was the cool ass friend, but Scooby is helping on mysteries. I hate that Scooby is a fucking weirdo, like scary ass dog, like fearful. But at the same time, when you do it for a Scooby snack, you're out from a Scooby snack, he putting that nose down, he barking, he's alerting, so he's still doing dog stuff.
Exactly.
Lean into the stereotypes, keep them folks white, make it modern, throw a little brown on Velma. I'm fine with it. But modernize it in a way that it makes sense for the time, not for the politics. The art, bro, that animation. Look, oh yeah, I'll be going off. I'm going.
Yeah, man's riled up.
Yeah, man. You got some thoughts, bro?
I just think that at this point, they're preemptively getting upset with people that aren't gonna like it, rather than letting the market decide whether it's good or not. And for me, that's just as crazy to nuke your customers before it even comes out. You know what I mean? It's
fuck you, Phoenix. I'm thick, son. No ass at all. I'm listening to you. I'm just throwing stuff up there. You just stop talking on that. They saying crazy shit.
Yeah, it's weird to think that now it's just being aggressive marketing back. I think that's the thing for me is the fact that if you're trying to make fun of people and actually kind of make a point at the same time, I think that the writers for The Boys are doing a great job at that. Do you know what I mean? It would explain like, hey, why people that actually might like Homelander because of the stuff he says or stuff that they're afraid to say, and he says it, and you're like, you know what? But that kind of is how they feel, but it makes sense the way you're writing. I know you're trying to make fun of them, but it might be proving their point too, and it's very nuanced in the way that they're doing it, and not beating you over the head with it. You know what I mean? Like that's the writing I think that they're trying to do, but because of a lack of a skill, lack of effort or creativity, they're not able to do it. So they're only able to just start, saying, fuck you. We don't really care that you don't like this. We're making it anyway. And if you don't like it, there's something wrong with you. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I've been seeing between this and She-Hulk is irritating.
All right, now C4C. Remember in the late 90s when Scooby-Doo and the zombies were real? For the first time, it was crazy at that time. Now check this out. So I'm going to go to my Twitter because I just responded to that. Somebody posted this. But let me share that to give you a comparison of what entertainment was back then and the bullshit that we got now. Mm-hmm. And this is just a little clip, and it's some music, so I might have to mess around with it, but here you go. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to play the music. Bro, you never seen Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Hold on. Let me stop looking at that screen and look at you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Really? You telling me watching... Hold on. I'm going to go off on you after it's over. Hold on. What? I muted it so for the music thing, but
the fuck? Wow. The fuck is it? This was in the 90s?
Yes.
This is awesome art.
This is a movie. God.
Wow. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. Wow.
This is Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. So in this movie, bro, you've never seen this. They went to an island. They was on a mystery. They had heard like this was an actual haunted place. They went, it was ghosts and stuff. I'm finna spoil it for you, but I don't give a shit about spoilers. I think the experience doesn't compare to, just being told. You have to watch this. So the gang, they go there because they want to investigate this house. They find out that yes, the house is haunted, but the only reason it's haunted because those two cat women that you saw, they were actually these cat spirits. They had prayed to this like cat spirit, so they got that power, and
don't tell me no more. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
He gonna watch it,
bro. I go watch
shit
it.
was
bro,
real.
You need to check this chat. Bro, this chat's got out of hand, bro.
Shit was real on that Scooby-Doo. Hold on, let me see the chat, bro. Let me see the chat. What's y'all got?
It's ridiculous.
Okay, keep going. Velma's already curvy girl on how to have a conversation. Doesn't bitch about shoes. Devin was there. Yeah, yep. I see the gay Easter egg. He saw it. It's in there somewhere. Scooby-Doo was so awesome. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. A pup named Scooby-Doo was amazing during that time where all the characters that we loved had little kid baby versions of them. I love the pup named Scooby-Doo. It was out of control. It knew what it was.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all talking about that
right when it got to the ascot. Y'all are wild, man. Yo, my God.
I might have to skip.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Some remakes do work. Yes, some remakes can work. Adapting things to a modern audience can work. I like that Thundercats reboot that got canceled, but could have just made an original show that's like Scooby-Doo where the main character and right, exactly. They give people who are okay side character actors that Mindy starring roles and they simply can't carry a series.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, y'all wild out here, man.
Good impersonation. I don't know who impersonated what.
My goodness.
This show was already on the table before Zaslav came in. I think he wants to let this out knowing it would fail. Let the woke see themselves out. Understandable. Hey, everybody, hit that like button. Hey, everybody, y'all heard Christopher Miller. Make that happen. I don't see the like button right now. I'm just going to imagine that y'all hitting it. Is this version of Velma still going to call the police on LeBron? Ooh.
Hilarious.
Don't let them have a hold on. I haven't thought the scenario out, but what if they unmasked the villain and he's a black dude? Like, what would their expression be? Velma was hot for a Sam Winchester big time a Supernatural crossover. I would recommend checking out the Scooby episode on Supernatural. It was hilarious. Okay. Scooby Natural was the best Scooby content. Easy. Okay.
Yeah.
AJ, you ain't the only one with reject Facebook friends. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And every time they say some gay shit, they be I be on their ass. They just call me a troll. I'm surprised they still keep me as a friend. I be like, damn, you don't want me to say nothing. You might want to kick me out here, unfriend me. All they did was blackface another character. Plus, she would be way less intelligent as well. And then the person had the nerve to say, why can't you just let people enjoy things? Like a fucking NPC, she actually said this. And I was like, well, by their logic, why couldn't we enjoy our Scooby-Doo without the identity politics?
Exactly.
Why we can't enjoy our shit? If you feel like there's a problem with it, then don't pay attention to it. Go make your own. Exactly. They play team sports with identities and think it's equal to a personality. All right, we shitting on Scooby-Doo. Shaggy's a drug dealer. You know what? That is a stereotype. The black drug dealers. Yeah. See, they ain't got nothing to lose.
See, that's why it's on the nose.
Well, is Shaggy black and gay? Nah, they ain't gonna make Shaggy. They're not gonna make Shaggy gay. They got the gay. Agent Bossy Boost, they checking boxes. All right. And they done checked off 2 boxes with Velma. They know this woke shit is garbage, but they gonna keep everybody else they not keeping them the same. I just see them checking both boxes with her. I don't think they'll change anything else with Shaggy.
Agree.
What will Scoob's voice sound like? That's something to think about. The show is about Velma, but that doesn't mean other characters won't be there for a good amount of time.
Maybe. I mean, I you're better off following Scooby and Shaggy at that point because they pretty much carried the show. It's just this with refocusing on her. I'm like, nah.
Okay. I think Velma should have been Asian, the bob cut and glasses. could have been adorable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
She'd be like
think
Phoebe from Hey Arnold.
yeah. Most importantly, those old school shows were diverse organically and didn't have to virtue signal. Exactly. It was beautiful, man. We grew up in a wonderful time. I'm blessed to grow up in the 90s. I never answer a number I don't reckon. Okay. All right.
This was crossover, yeah.
Ascot, Supernatural. This is what you were talking about.
It got weird after this when they were wild in the chat because someone asked like, what was the thing that Fred wore? It was like a foreskin, and Boston was said it was an ascot, and then it went wild after that for a while.
I feel you. They know why they're writing the show who they're going to piss off. You see it with She-Hulk. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mike. The shots being sent at the original fans are written into the show, right? Instead of having excuses written out, now they just gonna write it in the show. As got canned, yep.
Yeah. Oh my
Bossy,
God.
Yeah. Hey, that's y'all. That's go wild in the chat. Go wild. Y'all, honestly, I want to be monetized. I'm not saying y'all finna jeopardize that at all, but I do foresee a time when YouTube might fuck with me and then try to demonetize my channel. But at that point, that's why I'm creating, I'm making other stuff. I don't want YouTube to be a main source of revenue. I just want to generate an audience so that when I do present content or products actually worth selling to people that y'all can value, that will be the income. This YouTube will just serve as a place where I can tell y'all about it. So I don't want my channel's under attack. I don't want that that energy. I just want to be like, hey, YouTube on that bullshit. This next book coming out at this point, at this time. Praying to the pussy, they simping. Yeah, that's a lot of that going on right now. Nosferatu, what up, vampire man? This is the only vampire homie I got. You know, wolves and vampires don't really get along, but we make it work. Remember when Scooby-Doo had the episode with the Harlem Globetrotters? Hell yeah, you talking about the Scooby-Doo. That was the old back in the day Scooby-Doo. They had what? Don Knotts.
Oh yeah, wow. Even Adam West and Batman was there.
Yeah, he was in there. There was a bunch of people. But like celebrities that were hot before my time. So I was growing up, like I heard those names, but I didn't know their actual projects.
Okay. All right.
Hey man, you just pulled it up.
Yeah, I did not know they actually made Velma Age in the 2011 version.
Hey man, you skipping through.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You probably did this at some other point. 28 likes. Is that what it is? Hell,
I was doing that. Yeah, bro. The ones you were going through. I went through those earlier when you were talking and throwing up chats.
I didn't get to go see the Globetrotters, but I saw them on TV. The commercial, like telling you to go see them. And I'm like, damn, can't afford it. I won't watch Velma, but I'm inspired to pull out some old Scooby vids for Halloween month. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Somebody else posted it on Twitter though, but Scooby-Doo, those movies for a while were all A1. You had Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. You had Cyber Chase. There was the one with the Hex girls with the witch's ghost. I think that was that one, but I think there was another movie, and I want to slap myself for not remembering. But Scooby-Doo was real hot for a while, like the movies.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. That first one was too high. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Well, they changed Scooby from a bloodhound to a poodle. Well, he's a Great Dane, actually. To a poodle, no. Scooby had some little honeys, though. He had a little poodle honey. So, I mean, are we going to see Scooby getting some? Macking? I think so. That'll be what they put on Shaggy. The black dude always trying to get in somebody's drawers. They're going to have Scooby reflect that. And she going to have a little female dog. Is that the one? Is that Cyber Chase? Because they had met two aliens, and they took the form of a girl and a dog on Earth. Anyway, no, that's not Cyber Chase. That's when they was in the game. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That one.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of all for the topics. I got the Mario up here. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all want to see that one? Ego, I don't know how much time you got, but
not much longer. I mean, we did have the question like that. We did watch the Mario trailer, and it got us to thinking. An actual
the Three
video
Stooges.
game.
I remember them. My bad, I interrupt. But
That's fine.
the Three Stooges was on one. The Addams Family was on one. Sonny and Cher were in there. I don't know them. I believe it though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was gonna say, if anything, if we're thinking if they made Mario and it actually comes out to be really good, if you could have a video game that you used to play made into a movie, what would it be? Because I mean, they've already done the ones we never thought would happen, which were Mario and Sonic. Regardless of the reception of them, and Mortal Kombat, has been up and down. But what other video game movie would y'all want to see?
Yes, Alien Invaders was that one. Yeah, I was just going through, looking through the chat. Yeah, you got it.
Because I was asking you, like, which one, like, which video game movie would you want to see be made now? Like, especially if they're going to do like they're immersing you in the world, and it doesn't have to be you and pulling them out of the video game and putting them in our world.
Well, earlier I said Fur Fighters.
Okay,
and I do think that's a. Let me really just go through. Let me really think. Off the top of my head, I will say Fur Fighters though. Probably a second would be, I would have preferred an actual Sonic, a good Sonic movie. The ones that came out trash. But to see what Mario doing, if you would actually gave me Sonic, like a Sonic movie verse, that would have been dope. Because Sonic got a whole bunch of slew of characters. So I like world building, and yeah, Sonic got a pretty huge world. But I'm gonna say Fur Fighters, because Sonic is cool, Sonic is fine, but Fur Fighters, you giving me animal people shooting guns, killing folks, trying to save their family. I'm with it. There was a dragon. So Tweak was a baby. He was barely a day old, and his whole clutch, his mom was a dragon, huge dragon, and she got abducted with all of his brothers and sisters, and he was a baby. So from the moment he was born, the adults that had their family taken from them, they took him like, hey bro, you're gonna have to roll with us. Here's this pistol, little dragon baby.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. So he had to grow up real quick. So that's what I say.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm trying to let me think. If I had to do it, if I'm gonna go Sega, I want to see Streets of Rage. Not gonna lie, I really want to see Streets of Rage. I think Streets of Rage 2 would probably be my go-to one for that one. I mean, they've already done Castlevania. Zelda would be a pretty good one. I think I'd go with Streets of Rage, or maybe. Now I think they've done Tekken, so those would be the ones that I want to see. I mean, I can't really think of anyone outside of Streets of Rage.
Also, would you like what style? Would you accept live action, or would you want some type of mature animation? Mature
animation. I don't want to do live action. I want mature animation. That'll be where I go with it.
Okay. Christopher Miller, I actually like the Doom movie with The Rock, but I didn't play the games, so you can you can drag me for that one, but I like that movie. By the way, newest MK animated just came out called Snowblind. I have not seen that one.
Let me see Snowblind. Let me throw it out.
I have not seen that one. I saw the was it a Scorpion one that came out?
Yeah, Snowblind.
Devil May Cry. Yes, Hail the Lord. Yes, I feel you. A good Devil May Cry movie, Hail the Lord, animated or live action, but a great Devil May Cry movie, all that supernatural nonsense in there, bro. That's shit. Ooh, yeah, I feel you. Look, y'all, I like little light, little cute, good-hearted stuff. So I'm gonna stick to my Fur Fighters, but.
You know what would be? It would be a weird watch, but I'd still watch it. Either Toe Jam and Earl or Pa Rapper the Rapper.
Okay,
I fuck with that. Would be some funny shit to see. I'll fuck with that.
You know what?
I would do that.
I can see them being shows like The Tick.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, and I know that they've tried to make Tick live action, and it was just kind of depressing watching it. But I saw what they were trying to do. I'll give you an A for effort, but it was a little hard. So anyway, go ahead.
Real Final Fantasy VI movie. I didn't play Final Fantasy VI. I did not. I don't even know who was the protagonist for that one. But Advent Children was entertaining. So I can definitely see Final Fantasy having a good series movie to be made with a budget behind them. But Kingdom Hearts is something that if Disney could make, and if they didn't have control over it, like how Nintendo right now is letting Illumination create the Mario movie, but I'm assuming Nintendo is influenced and making a whole lot of decisions. If Disney took that route and was not so much of, not so into their ego and let a company actually do Kingdom Hearts, that could be phenomenal. But I believe Kingdom Hearts should be rebooted, so we don't even have to go over it just yet. AJ wants a Kingdom Hearts show. See there, I didn't even see your comment, Nosferatu, but yeah, I think a Kingdom Hearts show would be great. It can't be with the current story. I hate the current story. I do think it's too much. A lot would argue against that. Oh well. I feel like it's a whole lot of unnecessary shit, and it's too much that hasn't been addressed, and you've had a whole 3 games, and now you're working on a 4th. Like, I should have a complete story by the 3rd game. I should be able to put the series down and say, that was nice. That was nice. I like how that ended. I'll go back and play the first one in some time, start it all over again.
True. Okay. You know what? I'll throw Kirby in there too, or Mega Man. There we go.
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people have been talking about this Nintendo Cinematic Universe that could come about.
That would be awesome. I think that's the way to go. Nintendo.
Sonic's already been fucked up though. Sonic's already been fucked up, unless they say
that's Sega though. That's Sega. That's Sega.
It is, but okay, he's not exclusive to Nintendo. Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let me ask you this: so what if they make a Nintendo world and then pull Sonic from that world, from that movie, kind of like how the MCU has taken?
You wouldn't do that. But play this. It's like it's Sega versus Nintendo. Nintendo is like, well, why do we have to share? Like, Sonic won the box office right before COVID hit, but it doesn't mean that there was going to be a big indicator of success. It still was cool for what it was, but if Nintendo was like, all we gotta do is outsource this to someone that does graphics. We hire our voice actors, so the only budget we're spending is on graphics, which we're known for having great graphics anyway. Voice actors can be top listers or B-listers that are really good at doing the voice acting part. And we have our entire property line that we can, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like loan out. And we book on the residuals. If the movie sucks, it's not our fault. We didn't do the graphics. We hired the people you told us to hire to do the voice acting for it. You didn't really do your job. But, they messed up. Let's say, hey, they messed up Mega Man. Let's go on to Kirby. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? Let's just put out a poll. What movie that's in our entire catalog that you want to actually play? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be some weird shit like Duck Hunter that would come out. And you know what? I'm going to watch that. I want to see that you actually catch the ducks now. You know what I mean? It could be something weird like that, but it would be nostalgic and it would be something the fans actually wanted. So, I see Nintendo probably doing this a lot better than any of the Sega ones could do. I mean, Sega's technically had Mortal Kombat, Sonic. I mean,
and Sonic got a show coming out on Netflix. I don't like it, what it looks like, the animation, but yeah, Sonic is attempting to do it, but Sonic has had not multiple. I know Sonic Boom came out. He had the show back in the day, the Sonic cartoon.
Yeah, he voiced him.
And so he had his, and then he had the one where he had the siblings, the green one and the pink one. But yeah, Sonic has already taken cracks at series, but and I see who said Gargoyles? Sci-Fax. He said a Gargoyles live action if it was done right. I feel you, but I'm talking about video games. video games adapted to movies, because we had the Mario trailer up. I don't think we're actually going to see it. Y'all have already probably already seen it. Again, let us know if you want to see it, but I definitely made a video on it. Go check that out. But that Mario sparked the conversation of video game movie adaptations. And also Rampage. Rampage was a game I loved that had a movie, and it sucked. Fucking sucked, man.
Yes.
Actually,
guys, I think that pretty soon on my channel, I'm going to be bringing on Justin Ice talking about modern filmmaking and why it's not the best. And we actually, at one point in our discussions prior, had talked about the problem with Rampage and the way it actually should have been done to make it just a little bit better. So I'll let you guys know when I actually record and upload that video. But yeah, that definitely sparked a conversation that I've had in the past and that we're going to talk about too, especially Rampage, because it should have been a lot better than it came out.
Yeah. Now, Sean, you said Fable. I agree. I'm a Fable fan. That is a fantasy game that you can definitely, especially how they spaced the game out, you can definitely movie 1, movie 2, the third one. A lot of people didn't like it, but you know, we'll see with the movie, as well as you got the what's that, World of Warcraft, and there's another one. Is it Dungeons and Dragons? Some other game being adapted to a movie coming out.
Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Chris Pine is in it, so it's weird casting, but bro, before we go,
but that is a genre that can be done.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say, I know you're not big on the action figure game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before we close out, I want to show you something I picked you up, bro. Check this shit out.
You did what?
Bro, I picked this up for you.
For me?
Bro, yes. You had me reading Planet Hulk, and I was like, damn. I saw this yesterday. I was like, yo, I gotta get this for my guy. I was like, you had me reading Planet Hulk, and I was like, yo, my guy,
what the fuck
right here, man.
What the fuck? Dude, you gonna make me come to your house right now and pick that up? God damn.
Bro, the minute I saw it, I was like, oh shit, that's the Hulk that you wanted when you saw it and what I read. And I understand now that I read it, I saw it, I was like, yo, I gotta get this. Like, yo, my man, this is for you. I'd let you know.
I'm a motherfucking nigga right there, man. God damn. Hey, bro, hey. Whenever you tell me I come pick that up, let me know, bro. I'm gonna come swim in your pool too. I'm gonna be real black.
No problem, man.
Damn.
Support each other over here, y'all. But yeah, I saw it. I was trying to let you know. I was like, yo, I got this for you. It's gonna you can put it wherever. But I saw it, I was like, that's it right there.
Bro. Damn, son. All right, bro. All right, chat. I'm really finna get through. I want my figure, bro. I want my figure, bro. Dang. Bro.
Oh,
I appreciate it, because you got me into the statue game. You the reason I got my Nightcrawler, and I want to get more. Thank you, bro. Thank you for help. Ooh. Yeah. All right, all right. Damn, son. I'm glad I don't cry easily, cause damn. All right. Bro, I'm thrown right now. I'm thrown. All right, bro. All right. I keep saying all right, and I just keep saying that playing the whole. Don't hold it up no more, bro, because I'm a hold the stream up, man. Just looking at it. Fuck them pixels, bro. I need to hold that. All right, bro. All right. Okay. Dempsey, I feel you. But some games can be adapted to a movie. I think Rampage is one of those. You don't need a movie series for that. So I get what you're saying, though. You would have to take into account or think about, okay, what is the story of this game? Does this need a movie or a series? Or does it need a series of movies? So I feel you. Those are questions that you got to think about. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Sean. Yeah, yep. I have not played Splatterhouse, bro.
I'll check it out.
Final Fantasy VI as a series, no movies, too big. Agreed. Dead Space, people keep telling me I need to play it. I've seen people play it. But yeah. Gun-toting animals, then you should play a little game called Gunfire Reborn. Take a picture of that right now, bro. No, Nos. I heard the Last of Us series is supposed to already virtue signaling is wokeness, bro. Y'all knew it. What's the dude from that was in the Mandalorian? Pedro Pascal. Come on, man. Y'all know what they about. Fur fighters would be cool, but super niche. But they could do something spectacular with a good budget with the Zelda movie, animated or live action could work. Hey, I feel you. I don't think fur fighters would generate the fan base or the eyes that Mario would, but I think if you do it well, hey, you can get enough people to watch it that could tell other people to watch it. So, whatever. AJ go buy them games right now. Are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, but I took pictures of the stuff y'all told me check out.
It was from way earlier in chat. I forgot what it was too.
Okay. Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, my dad played that. I watched him play. I played the games, but I also like the Doom movie. I enjoyed all the characters in it. I like the monsters in Doom, and I like the first person view at the end of the movie. They was having their fun with that. So yeah, Devil May Cry would be cool, but they ruined it with too much CGI. Hey, I'm not mad at CGI. That's for y'all movie buffs that be like practical versus CGI. I feel you though. I again, these are things to be taken into account. But a good Devil May Cry, come on now, that'd be great. Ooh, a good Bayonetta, that'd be great. Crossover. Okay, y'all, got to scoot. Take care. Appreciate you, Max. Go handle your business. I'm glad you came through. You was in the chat conversing with us. Y'all was going wild. I love it. I love this community, this fellowship, this squad, this group, all of that. Not surprised after they ruined the franchise with the sequel. They should do a Usagi Yojimbo animated series. They should, but I saw him in Ninja Turtles growing up, so I'm gonna want the Ninja Turtles to make an appearance.
For real.
Onimusha, Samurai and Demons, that would make a good movie. Mr. Tukutron, I don't know if you've seen because you said Samurai. No, you said Onimusha. Okay, but Onimusha and Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, I remember those games being out around the same time when my cousin got me to play those. So tell me if you checked out the Dynasty Warriors movie on Netflix. I still gotta watch that. Ninja Gaiden, yep. Kick Punch Chop. Sly Cooper, yeah. They was talking about a Sly Cooper movie that apparently got canned. Legacy of Kain, again, that's a good fantasy something. So yep. All right, y'all trying to get through this chat, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't want to hold up y'all morning. Shit, we passed the morning now. Yeah, Mass Effect. Yakuza. See, yeah, Onimusha 2 is my favorite. Yep. Jack and Daxter. Yes, bro. I love a good badass dude and his animal companion story. So yeah, y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember, what was this shit called? Skylanders, and they had that ugly ass Spyro in there, and Cinder. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking through all of that. A massive Sonic fan. The movies are okay, not the best, but enjoyable, not like most things. I can't do it. When like I said in my video, see Sonic around buildings, concrete, piss on the streets. I don't want to see that unless you got him running down like, what was it, Sonic 2, when he had to run from the big ass 18-wheeler. If you give me something like that, like, if it's gonna be in our world, take me out of it. Make it so fantastical that don't let shit make sense in there. Make the world fit Sonic.
I got you. I was talking to Nosferatu. I said, yo, man, I want to see GTA San Andreas.
You said you want to see that game? As a movie. Hey,
that shit would be hilarious. It would get canceled so fast. I would laugh my ass off though.
What GTA though?
San Andreas.
Okay. Why the black one?
CJ, bruh. I mean,
I do think
that. Go ahead.
I don't think they'll do San Andreas because it's been mostly a white protagonist.
I know. I'm just saying, if you threw that one up there, I would laugh my ass off, man. To see the one scene that you had that was a cheat code for the sex scene and actually make it a scene in the movie would be just the ultimate validation. It'd be hilarious. But anyway, keep going, man.
Rayman. I don't know if I want to see a Rayman movie. I was hyped about him when I was a kid, but his games just got trashed later on. And then that rabbit shit was weird. So
Oh,
Disney Gargoyle is one of my favorite things that ever existed. Agreed. And then you still got the voice actor for Goliath around. So for him to come back, that could be dope. How could you go woke with gargoyles? You already had the fucking brown skinned badass cop lady. The what was her name? Is it Demetria? Or, I don't know, but Goliath, this woman that had short red hair. Like, you already got strong women. You ain't got to shit on my boy in the process. You had the dog, the mutt gargoyle. So we got a little animal in there for me. Yeah, I'm with it, man. Gargoyles, that'll be the shit. Yeah, just watch some of it. Looks like the makers of Power Patrol did it. It's terrible, and not the Usagi that was good. Mad now. I have not seen that Usagi. Sonic Underground is signed with his siblings. Yes, I heard Doom sucked as well. That's what I hear. I enjoyed it, but I won't fight y'all on. I'm not a fan of Doom, so have y'all standards, fans. Shut me up. Call of Duty, we get enough of that. Just armies. Tron, sorry, my 80s are showing. Agent Bossy Boots, how did you feel about that? I think they came out with a Tron movie, not recently, but more modern. Tron and
Tron Legacy, yeah.
Okay. So are you saying Agent Bossy Boots that they fucked those up? You need you still need another one before you can say, all right, I got my Tron movie.
Palette cleanser.
Right, and we can still have Keith David as Goliath's voice. Yep. Modern filmmaking is trash because studios and people running them are completely out of touch with the people. I don't even think they really care about the content. They're out of touch with the people, but they don't even know the content that they're taking on. So that's why you see them putting so much of themselves into the content. Because they don't give a fuck about the content. It's like, what can I do with it? Fucking that Resident Evil series on Netflix. So like, bro, these people don't know or give a fuck. Cause people gonna eat the shit up anyway. Oh man. Okay. They already did Warcraft. Yeah, they did D&D my jam, bro, for initiative.
Nice.
So they got the John. I would love to see you. John is you a content creator. He the mod, so you could put your link in there. I put it in there earlier, but what are your thoughts on a D&D movie? Have you done a reaction to that? I will go check your channel out to see, but if not, that's something you could think about, to hear from somebody who's actually super invested in that world already. Your thoughts on the movie. Legacy of Kain, yeah, man, I didn't play the game, but my cousin, rest in peace to you, Devin, he put me on a lot of this nerd stuff, and that was his shit. So, he didn't live to see the Deadpool movie, but which the Deadpool movie 1 was great. He would have enjoyed that, but hey, he ain't got to see all this other woke garbage coming out. I would absolutely love a Deus Ex movie. Show that it really dive into the. Okay, I didn't play Deus Ex Machina, but I understand. One of my homies played it, and I watch him play. Yeah, man, all of y'all. That's what's up. That's what's up, Ego. Now look, y'all, I don't like gifts because then I don't give gifts because I don't want people to feel like they got to give me something. But if somebody give me something, then I got to give them something of equal value or better to make them feel like I care. I guess I don't know. I just don't do. Animals don't do gifts, bro. We just live life. So
I know.
I'm gonna do something for you, though, bro. I remember your birthday. I don't remember too many people's birthdays, but that means something. So I got you, bro. I got you.
Thank you. I got you.
We gonna enjoy it. Yeah. That's what I want to say. I'm trying not to say it out of respect
because I love to say it. Yes.
So I'm trying not to, but there y'all go.
I got you. Man, we're at 2:40, bro. We got to start wrapping up, man.
She said, "Keep it together." Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Ego came with the love, with the energy, man, with the Planet Hulk. Y'all coming with love and energy. I'm overwhelmed right now, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm gonna skip. I'm skipping the rest of these. It was my B-Day 2. Left Eye to Greedy as Hell. I'm sorry they haven't done it yet. Okay. Dante's Inferno. That animated movie was dope. Go watch that Gears of War. That'll be fucking amazing, especially with the graphics already. It looks like a movie. Yes, sir. Leisure Suit Larry. That's some freaky shit, but I feel you. Let's get it. The CGI trailers for the Old Republic are dope. Yes, I go watch those like once a year. They're amazing. And that's why I never really gave a shit about the movies, because I would always see comics, the games. I saw the Old Republic trailers come out, and I'm just like, bro, all of this is better than those movies. So, okay. Silent Hill. Have you seen the Dynasty Warriors movie? No, didn't even know it existed. Oh, you said you haven't seen it. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right. Yeah, man, we done opened the the door for all of this good conversation, and we can't even handle it. The animation for the new Mario Bros. Movie looks great. Yes, it does, Wolf Guy. I hope you checked out my video. Glad you here. I don't know at what point you came here, but we are trying to close out. Ego is getting on my ass right now about us going too long. I asked if AJ watching any of the new Vamp shows. I don't really know of any vampire shows coming out. Agent Bossy Boots. I really don't even watch no vampire shit, honestly, because they always freaking on each other. It's just not cool. They're just not cool to me. I'm a werewolf dude. So I feel like keep the vampire stuff coming, keep the energy, keep the attention on them. Then that way, when I pull my werewolf comic out, everybody gonna be like, damn, these big ass monsters dope. I want a Nintendogs movie. Me too. My dad, he called me gay for that shit. He was like, "What you gay, bro?" I was like, "No, bro. You want to give me a real dog? So give me a damn Nintendo." All right, y'all. Damn, Breath of Fire. Yes. All right.
Bro, we got it, bro. We got it.
All right. It's ego fault, y'all. But we getting out of here. It's been fun. Do you have any closing remarks, Ego? I know you don't, but
here's your I was gonna say this, y'all have been fantastic. This has been lively as hell. It's been a lot of fun. We just moved into our new house a few weeks ago, so we're still doing. Today's our unboxing of everything we forgot to pack day. So I gotta get to that. That's why I'm trying to end a little early. Sorry, guys.
Side facts, the stream has grown. We had a lot of people come through. We appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. That is the end. Let me not be pressured to leave and leave wrong. Got to let me play my intro. That's all, y'all. Check us out next week, Saturday, 10:30, 10:45. That's when we drop. I'm gonna try to get those links out, those notifications out earlier. The channel is going to keep evolving. I'm glad y'all are here for that. But that is about it. I'm going to remove us and get our intro, outro, and be out y'all way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock these stickers off.